Hey guys.
Hi guys.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Hold on, let's pull up the chat.
Hold on up. Fan action.
Oh. We always look different on our phone than we do. So always have to adjust it once we turn it on.
Of course.
There.
Fast food. Oh, it wasn't hot all day though, right?
No, it really wasn't that hot today, but it's hot.
And it hasn't been the last couple of days, but I don't know, maybe rush them out.
Hi. What's going on?
How many people we got in the room?
Hi Shelly1134, Danny Reed, Keisha J, hi. Dee hello.
Alicia Bass, Leslie LeBron, Ashley Harris, Britt Ferguson.
Does anybody feel like this week went by extra quick? I couldn't believe today was Friday. I was like, wow.
I know.
I feel like we were just here. I feel like we were like just here.
Allen, hey girl. Jeanette Grigsby, like TJ So Sweet, Jasmine Alexandra, Evelina Rodriguez, Joyce Delphus, is it Delphus? Sarah Zeppelin, Flower Tress 06. Yes, right, Miss San Fran Bay.
Ooh, Angela Marcinkovich says that craisins are $1 at the Dollar Tree.
Oh.
And they have blueberry and cherry flavor. Girl, I'm sure they're not expired.
I just said that they
Nobody.
were.
You said how?
No, because did you know that even dog food can be expired?
Yeah.
Yes. When we went to the pet store the other day, we went because he's being finicky right now, and we were going to mix his wet food with his dry food. And when we went to get the wet food, it had a date of May 2019.
And we got
him
the
in
June. So I'm like, they gave us old dog food.
So we took it back. So yeah, these expiration dates are bad enough as it is daily, and then like in the summertime, you gotta really be careful.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'm not saying that they're expired, but I'm saying that like the expiration date is probably coming upon us.
Yeah.
You know, for them to be giving them away, because you all know they are not giving craisins away anywhere. So they're that cheap, then they must be expiring like next week. Not that I don't think means anything. I've been told that that's just an expiration date, and then maybe it has like that's like the shelf life. Maybe it has like a home life, maybe a couple more weeks.
Yeah.
I don't know, but the expiration date to me freaks me out. Once I see an expiration date, I'm done.
Yeah. You guys are saying summer went by fast. Yeah, like
It did.
what is a summer?
I know.
What is it? By the time we hit August, I'm just like, basically
Yeah.
summer's over. It's a wrap. I feel like summer is June and July, and then
Right.
August is like school time. Like, because people are already back in school. I see you guys saying it. Like, who said? Ashley said today was the first day of school and went by fast.
Really?
So
Wow.
yeah,
Some
it's
states
done.
do. They do go back sooner, right? Than
Like
others.
Florida goes back pretty. Right? Isn't Florida go back?
I don't know. I've been seeing a
Everyone
lot of
goes back
pictures on the
different.
timeline of kids going
But
back
then
to
they
school.
get out earlier.
They do. They're out like in May, and up here they don't get out until late June, I think.
Sarah, thanks for coming. She said she has worked the graveyard shift tonight, but she couldn't miss Friday Night Live.
Oh, hey.
girl. I'm so ready for fall. Yeah, me too. I love fall colors. I love leaves.
Thank you,
And-
Sarah Fatine. Either you love me or you don't. Some people just don't. Some people do. Girl, said I'm so bougie, girl. She loved me so much.
Girl. Mom for
Probably
sale.
channels me. She probably channels me.
Mom for sale.
Mm-hmm. Girl, they couldn't afford me.
I can't. Thank you, Ellen.
Me too, Jasmine. I'm so ready for fall too.
This is like my day 5 hairdo, I think. Every time like we land on live now, like my hair is just busted. So I'm like, you know what's going up. So
But it looks cute.
no, like it's busted as far as like just wearing out. Like in some like the front half needs to be pulled back somehow.
Okay, but it's
yeah.
cute. You make it work, girl.
So I'm like, this is kind of the go-to hairstyle now.
See, hello, Carol Smith. Hello, ladies.
This is still that main choice wash and go though. I fell in love with the tropical moringa. It's just that good. That braid out glaze is
Oh,
like
you saw
next
that?
level. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is still that. It is still that. And again, that braid out glaze is like next level. Who loves the main choice tropical moringa braid out glaze? Is it braid out glaze? Amazing.
Yeah, I did that the other day.
Amazing.
Then I redid it again. Why did I do it again yesterday? Where did we have to go?
Oh, we had to take doggy to the vet.
Right, exactly. So this is second day, Alikay Naturals, the lemongrass leave-in and the, what is that? That creme brulee. And then today, and then oil on the ends, like we did. I went back and visited the videos, remember how I did it. And then today, what did I do to refresh? Oh, I refreshed with the pink refresher spray by Alikay. So again, different look, entirely different look. Remember last year it won like for the year of 2018? Would this have won? I'm not sure. But different season, different weather.
Miss Sans Fran Bay, was that just a coincidence? Like, were you always picking up the braid out glaze tomorrow? We just happened to be talking about it. Were you going out tomorrow to get it?
Oh, okay.
Cheryl L says, wasn't crazy about the glaze. I do love the Cheers gelato and the froliculture though. See, the tropical moringa was always my favorite. And then you liked the froliculture, and the Cheers was good. The hold on that gel is just insane.
Yeah.
Insanity, but it just took too long for like the cast to break up. But if you're looking for a strong gel, that is it. Although I saw somebody say they watched our review and the gel wasn't as strong as we said it was, but she did use a leave-in. So,
okay.
so
I
I
was
think,
gonna say that.
Yeah, so if you use a leave-in, the cast isn't as strong. We one and done it, and
Right.
it was very strong.
We were
Very
told that
strong.
to do the whole system in its entirety. I don't always say to do the whole system. I have yet to try it, though it was sent to me by you guys, our subscribers. So I haven't done that yet. I have it upstairs. Definitely going to try that because you were saying that it makes a huge difference. So we just did it as a one and done, but I'm going to do the shampoo, the conditioner, the leave-in. And you leave-in, because it didn't come with a leave-in, right?
It didn't come with a leave-in.
Yeah, so just
No.
like any, I guess, main choice leave-in, and then the gel.
So you're gonna retry it? Yeah, you're gonna retry it.
I want to retry it.
I like big hair. But yeah, no, I think I need to pick up more braid out glaze because it's dwindling. And I saw Ashley said she didn't like the smell of it. Yeah, the tropical moringa smell is kind of strong and like tropically. It is like bam in your face. I feel like the main choice scents are kind of bam in your face, but to me they all smell good. Like, well, you didn't really care for the Cheers smell. You said that was okay, but like the froliculture smells really good. To me, the tropical moringa
yes.
smelled really good.
Yeah.
I think their exotic Kool-Aid line
Oh,
smelled
yes,
good. It
yeah.
smelled good.
You know,
so.
I love the froliculture. Something about that is just like sweet. I love the serum. Who I want to address, who was it? Oh, Maggie Jean. She said, LA, thanks for speaking out about invisible illnesses. I see everyone doing their hair with ease, so it's nice of someone to talk about how it's hard for some of us, but we make it work. Yeah, we do make it work. You know, it's definitely hard for some of us with invisible illnesses, which are, for those that don't know what an invisible illness is, it's like you look like the picture of health, but you're really not. Like you struggle, like you do your best to look like the picture of health, but it takes work to look like the picture of health. But, you know, there's like all kinds of things. Like today you said you understood because you got up really early and you said the whole room was like spinning and basically you were like,
Yeah.
you know, you're like, Ma, is that how you feel? I'm like, yeah, basically like,
I
welcome
was
to my
literally
world.
like went up to go to the bathroom and I was like sitting there and like the room was just like going in a circle. I'm like, why am I so dizzy? And like I was able to stand up and walk, but it just felt really just like it was just going in a circle this morning. I was like, that like I wonder, I'm like, if that's how you feel like all the time because you always talk about dizziness, and I'm like, if so, it's
I don't
not
know
fun.
if it's really dizzy as it is vertigo, but I'm just so used to it that
What's the
I
difference?
just dizzy. I think is when it's still kind of like the room is spinning, but vertigo is kind of like an imbalance. You know how like I'm just like kind of like dizzy is kind of how can I describe it? Y'all help me out here. What's the difference between dizzy and vertigo? But they said you have to kind of like nail what it is that you have, and I believe mine is like vertigo. Where like the whole room, the whole environment is.
Sherry Harris, no, I wouldn't say I have vertigo. I don't know what that was this morning. I was just very dizzy. I'm typically not dizzy.
Yeah.
So it was just, I don't know, maybe I got up too fast or something, but the room was like going in
Vertigo
a
like
circle.
throws my balance off. Where dizziness, like it's to me, I can kind of like overcome it. It's like maybe something from medicine or whatever. But vertigo is just like a symptom of MS, and it's just what I just struggle with daily. It's like the whole environment, the whole room is just moving, and the heat in the summer just makes it terrible.
I see Christina E says, I finally found out why my hair has been falling out in clumps this week.
Oh.
Turns out I'm anemic. Hoping the iron pills help the
Oh.
shedding. Yeah.
Yep.
Anemic or like just stuff with your blood can like mess you up. Like I know I have low iron. It makes me just drag
Yeah.
very, very badly. And I think, who was it? It was I think actually Ashley on Instagram, and she was kind of like, the way she was describing it sounded like what I was going through. And she said she went to the doctor, and it turned out she had low iron. So I think that's when I went to the doctor. I'm like, no, this is not normal.
Yeah.
I'm like, at the time, I'm like, I'm 25 years old. Why do I have to like wake up, eat breakfast, and then I need a nap? Like, why am I so tired all the time? And turns out like my blood's low, but we don't really do anything about it.
Yeah, well, because you can't really. Ours is like more
yeah.
genetic. It's thalassemia or something, so you can take all the iron pills you want to, because I have in the past when I was younger, and it does absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. So it's just something, it's a genetic disorder that I guess runs the family.
Oh, you know,
so.
I got the fan. I haven't cracked it out yet, but I'm prepared.
Yay. So yeah, yeah. So
What does it
you know,
say?
just,
Faith. Oh, that's what mine says.
I was looking for
I know
one
you
that
guys
says
are.
blessed. I didn't find that one upstairs.
People are asking where they're from. I have to wait for Alexis Johnson to come into the room because she
Yeah.
sent them to us, and ask her where she got them at because we have no idea.
I know. I love them. So cool. They're like sturdy.
They are. They're nice.
Who had a metal one that they said it was worth all the money? And I would look at that thing once and twice and 3 times a lady, as the Commodores used to say. Because it was like $27. Who did that? It's orange. It's metal.
I'm sorry. A metal fan?
Mm-hmm. It's metal. They said it is worth every single penny of it, but I don't know. These will work just fine for me. But it's a metal one. It's shaped just like this, but it's metal. And I'm trying to think what company. I saw it on Sephora one time. I don't know what company made it. I don't know.
Fly TJ So Sweet said, vertigo is what some feel like before passing out. It's like you can be still in your mind feeling, but it feels like you're moving.
Yeah, and also
That-
somebody said it feels like you're going through the floor. Who said that before? I saw that.
Okay. That was me. I was sitting. I wasn't moving, but when I closed my eyes, like, I was like, the room was spinning. Then when I opened, it felt like the room just kept like twisting. It was like the floor was moving. It was weird.
Yeah, Sherry Harris said vertigo feels like you're falling through the floor. It's like an inner ear issue. Right, okay.
Hi, Lisa Powell.
Exactly, like that meclizine. I've been taking meclizine my whole life practically. And dizziness is, I don't know, something.
Lisa, I'm wearing a scrunchie. Lisa Limbert. Yeah, it's a little black hair tie. And I just kind of, you guys see these baby bangs right here? They're shorter than ever. This just kind of stick up.
Okay. She's my lipstick check
Lipstick
person.
check person.
Nice girl.
Yeah. Y'all, I saw someone post it 4 months ago. They got a diva cut, and then they posted like, this is my 4-month thing. Her hair longer than mine, and she got it cut shorter than mine. I'm like, how is her hair like growing so fast? Like, I need some of that growth energy for these bangs up here.
Alan said, Alikay leave-in really takes the frizz out of my hair. Also got the refresher on you and Taylor's recommendation. Yeah, I like it. You have to kind of like be careful. Even though today what I did was I just kept the bottle far away from me and spritzed it that way just to see, because it's a little bit thicker. And remember, I'm trying to kind of like see what's going on with these refreshers. Last week the Sotanicals one to me frizzed it up, and I don't know. This is it's frizzy too. It doesn't look like the original Alikay Wash and Go. But I don't know if it's the refreshers or I think again we go back to the bleach and the highlights.
Y'all were saying our hair was sunburned. I've never heard that before.
Yes, I started researching that when you told me that, and there is such a thing.
As sunburning your hair?
Mhm.
I mean, I know I laid out on
Yeah.
the beach one day. I mean, we do take Doggy to the dog park.
Yeah.
We're out there in the sun.
What did they say? What did I read last night? Coconut oil, I think they said.
Coconut oil?
That's what they said, to heal it or something. I don't know. But we know now. Definitely know now than to sit in the sun. I'm thinking I'm sitting in the sun and getting highlights and everything. I'm probably just baking and frying. The highlights are already here. And
Hey, baby. Hey, girl.
it's just. What's that?
Oh, that's a baby. Hey, girl. Sunburn on my scalp. It's very painful. Ow. Nothing's worse than like a sun migraine. When you've just been out in the sun too long, like
my
what is it, sun headache, sun migraine?
Yeah, almost
Those are
like sun
sun-
poisoning
yeah.
almost. Yeah, that's awful.
horrible.
The first time that happened to me, I was 17 years old. It was so awful.
That you remember your age.
Seriously, and it was, my mother and I dragged ourselves home and literally had to go to the emergency room
Wow.
and get a shot because it was so awful. That headache wouldn't go for anything. It was
Where
awful.
did earrings come from?
Girl,
They new? Girl, I had never seen them before. I've been through your stuff. Where did them come from?
girl, they were hidden in my private stash.
Girl, those are cute.
Aren't they though?
Okay. Nothing gets past either one of us. Like we'll
I
see someone be
know.
like,
I know, but I'm
That's
like always like, is that mine?
You said to Spence the other day he was wearing like this like this army green like button up, and you were like, "Is that mine?"
I know, 'cause I swear I had one from J. Crew.
You do. You guys have like identical
right?
shirts.
Yeah, I know. But no, his was the boy. I don't know where he got it. Well, his is probably authentic army, right? And I just like the army look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but the one he was wearing, we got him from Primark. So
Okay.
that was his.
Okay. I just like that olive green thing going on, that army green.
Sunflower Tracy 111 says, "What do you guys recommend keeping your hair greasy after a workout?" Wait, you want your hair to be greasy? I know after a workout my scalp is sweaty and like I'll use dry shampoo sometimes.
Keeping your hair greasy?
Oh, keeping it fresh. Oh, typo. Keeping it fresh. I use dry shampoo. What do I use? The IGK Jet Lag. It's pink. I like spraying that in like certain areas to dry it up, and it also kind of gives you some volume.
I don't know. Does that bother people when you go and work out and you glisten a little bit? Like, do you feel like you have to do something about your hair? I just kind of like go with it.
Yeah.
I might have been obsessed maybe at one time, but I'm definitely not now, because what am I going to do? Come home, and unless we're going to film, you know. But if we're not going to film, then it dries out on the way home. At least in the summertime, roll the window down. By the time I get home, my hair is dry.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, sometimes like
So.
again, like I'll spray dry shampoo, but that's basically it. Like I'm like you, like I don't really. But I mean, I like to. I feel like if I don't like glisten, as you said, during a workout, then did I really work out? Like
Right.
if I'm doing cardio and I'm not glistening, like am I really doing anything? Sunflower, it's all good. Autocorrect.
I like to wash mine after working out.
What happened the other day? I was.
Even Carol, if you work out every day, do you do that? It's like every morning when we're on our roll of working out, we'll go like every single morning. We were doing that last week or the week before, like every morning, 7 o'clock. We would walk doggy and then we'd go over there. So every morning, Carol, would you wash your hair after that?
Monica Stringfield. Never. We've never tried Tailored Beauty. Although I have heard of them because I saw like different people doing like giveaways for it.
He's doing fine. Strawberry 45. I don't want to say his name. He's so bright because he's right there in the room, right there. And if he hears his name, he'll probably start. So he's doing really good. We took him yesterday to the vet to get.
He had to get 2 SHOT. And he did good.
Yeah, he did really
He
good.
did good. They always say like, you know, he might be lethargic. That's never him.
Never
He never
the case.
loses an ounce of energy.
But he had to get, because he's going to get groomed, and so they said before they get groomed, then you have to kind of like ward off anything that they could catch from other dogs. So it's like, I think it's called Bordetella, so that way they don't get kennel cough or any other airborne pathogens
I'm
or
gonna
something.
take all his hair off.
I know. He hates being brushed, but we've learned a lesson. Like, we should have forced it through. He's like a little matted in the back, and they said his breed, you definitely have to get him used to the brush, and you definitely have to brush him.
Yeah, no, he
So,
he does not like the brush at all. So that'll be your job.
I think it's so cute though, because you can see that when they cut it down, it's curly. You can see when it comes up, it's curly, and then it's just like looking all wild and straight and all over the place now. But when they cut it down, it's gonna be so curly.
Yeah, it's gonna be so cute. Hope they leave like a little bit of hair on his face. Like,
Oh yeah, definitely.
ears and stuff.
I know, he has such a cute face. No way,
Thank you,
Carol Smith
Ari.
doesn't wash
We try to
every
do what we
day.
can do and we can do it, you know.
No, this little heat, even though we struggled, it was like me, you, and Adam, who found some air conditioning on the porch and put it in the window. I didn't think it would do anything downstairs. I think it is a little bit, even though they said you need like, I did all this research and reading earlier on in the summer, and they said I would need 15,000 BTUs for the entire downstairs, because you have to go around corners because the kitchen's here, then this is like the dining room area, then that's like the den living room area over there, and it's like pretty spacious, but it's like around the corner thing, but that one is just 8,000. So
Yeah, Cheryl, our who is the opposite. So he doesn't mind having his nails clipped, but he won't he will jump. That he won't do the brush. He cannot do the brushing.
Yeah.
And we had the vet do the clipping. We were just there yesterday, and he was walking on the floor. I'm like, it's like he was wearing high heels.
I know.
Like, it was like clip, 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 clip.
I'm so afraid to do it myself,
Yeah.
because I'm so afraid I'm gonna just cut off too much. So whenever we go, because we've been there a lot, but I know there's gonna come a point. I think they said after yesterday, he has to come back for one more in 3 weeks, because it's time sensitive, because we got the Lyme disease one, because we have definitely deer grazing on the lawn, and I just don't want to take chances with him. So we did that series, But after that, they said unless something comes up, then you know, they just like once a year. So I was like, okay.
I see people talking about these Botanicals leaders sale. I know they have a lot of different leaders. Were you interested in that? Someone said they're $40 as opposed to 25 or 30.
Mm-hmm.
Why are they so expensive now?
I don't know. It's not the first time they've done that. They raised the price when they did that a couple of months ago. Because remember, there was a time when they said they were canceling that. They were never going to do the leaders again. And then they bought the leaders back. I think leaders and salon size are the same size.
Yeah.
So they did bring them back, but they brought them back with that $40 price tag. Am I interested in getting them? Probably not, because we have so
I could
much.
see you getting the sprout rice one, because you really do.
Yes.
That would be worth the investment. I know I was tagged a few times
That's
in
true.
the frozen gel, which
really?
is cool. But I still have like a bunch of little ones.
Was that in leader still?
Yeah, they have it like 32-ounce like tub of the frozen dip and grip gel. It's pretty cool.
Okay,
a lot of gel.
To visit. I guess we're so busy decluttering that I haven't visited it.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of.
I mean, I really don't want to purchase stuff I already have, so I wouldn't buy a big thing like that because I still have a whole bunch of little ones. Like if I'm buying products now, because like we're decluttering, it's gonna be something new.
Right.
Again, like as I am, I saw Camille Rose drop some stuff. They expanded their coconut line, which has a co-wash now, which I'm interested in the co-wash.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like I love buying co-washes.
You do.
I love co-washes.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
do
know.
because you didn't even like care for that line that much.
No, but I feel like a coconut co-wash kind of
Okay.
thing. I kind of want to try that.
Okay.
So.
Frozen gel is sold out. Fly TJ Soulsby. These things like sell out and go back in and sell out and go back in. But you know, if they had the rice tonic, I probably would do that.
Ma, how do you protect your hair at night?
I kind of sort of don't really. I probably should do better at it. I do have a silk pillowcase underneath my cotton pillowcases. And if and when I do protect,
Wait, I'm sorry. You have.
my silk one.
You
So you know I pile my cotton ones on top of it, so it's pointless. I don't know why I do that.
I was like, wait, did I
Because
hear
at some point
that
my head
right?
is sliding all over the place, so I don't know.
But
At least it's there.
girl,
All right.
but the other ones cause frizz.
I know. Hence my head.
Get a silk pillowcase and sleep on the silk pillowcase.
But what I do if I want to protect it, though, because it's so short, I just go with the frizz. I will literally go and get in the bed like this, cotton pillowcase and all, and wake up in the morning and really refresh with a refresher spray of my choice. So this is not protected last night at all. And it hasn't really been in a while, but if I really concentrate on doing that, I will pineapple one here and one here. Who told me that? Was Ariel? Were you the one that told me? Because I used to pineapple here and here, and it would leave that permanent part that was hard to kind of cross the hair back over. It looked like kind of crazy. It looked like an 1800s barber. So, but when I pineapple here, then when you take it out, it makes this part full and the back full. So if you're gonna pineapple your hair short, make sure you put one here and one in the back, not two ponytails like I was doing, because that doesn't really work out.
Michelle Nelson, I had a big chop about 2 months ago. Do you have any suggestions on dry hair? It is so dry, I'm so scared. What products are you using?
Oh, so Julie, so they have the rice butter shampoo in a liter size.
And are you deep conditioning with heat?
Right. But I wonder if they have the rice tonic. Do they have the rice tonic in a liter size? I wonder. Uh-oh, it's calling Ari. She's not trying to be a product junkie. Buy two, get one free.
I recommend Gracie slap caps. They're worth the price. I have one
We
of
have
those,
one.
but like I don't like how confining it is.
I
For me, I never
know.
liked bonnets or anything because I like volume and day 2, day 3, day 4. So I find I get that if I just pineapple and lay on a silk pillowcase. When I try to like bonnet my hair, I feel like it confines it, and it like I don't really get that volume I'm looking for. But I mean, a lot of people wrap their hair in satin
I've
things.
seen the
and
advertisement
the
of
bonnets.
those. And
Yeah.
people with like big, huge hair will put them on, tuck it in, and the next day snatch it up, and their hair looks impeccable.
Yeah.
And I did it, and my head took on the shape
Shape-
of a cone.
took on the
like,
shape of
yeah. Does anybody know what that is? It just does not like work. Does it? what's
Harry
work
says it
for?
wasn't me, but I'll take the credit.
Oh, wasn't you? Okay. Well, we'll give you the credit anyway. So somebody comes forward. People always come out of the darkness when something that sounds familiar to what they did. So who told me that? To not pineapple like this down the middle, parting it down the middle. But yeah, that is it. Gracie Elise. What is that? Gracie Elise or? I have one. You definitely have one. Were they sent to us or something?
Yes.
Okay. It has the silk or the satin innards. But yeah, I don't know, it doesn't stay on, and it's just so confining, like you said, and tight. See, Sarah's episode, I sleep by a pillowcase, cotton pillowcase, not bothered. Yeah.
Alright, so she says she uses Trey Lux,
Who does?
Curl and Style, and Trey Lux Hydrating. Shampoos and conditions with Aussie. I do deep condition, but not sure what to use. I do not use any heat. So you do deep condition your hair? We have some Trey Lux products. We haven't really delved into the line, into the Trey Lux
You
line.
did more so than I did, right?
Yeah, I mean, I
Okay.
use their gel and their like serum-y kind of leave-in.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like if your hair is dry, like you would need like maybe like a moisturizing like kind of cream or something. I know I stopped using Aussie over like during the winter because of the silicones in it, and for some reason it was not for some reason, I guess silicones in it finally caught up to me. My hair was just very dry this winter, so I stopped using Aussie and started using a co-wash that didn't have silicones in it.
Yeah.
And then we started deep conditioning regularly with heat, like sitting under a hooded dryer or doing like the doing like the dryer hack that we have on our channel. Deep conditioning with heat really turned around my dry hair this winter, absolutely.
Yes, it did.
One of my favorite deep conditioners is the Meech Indulge. Really love that deep conditioner. Or the Shea Moisture Manuka Honey and Refer Oil mask, which is like more accessible. You can find that in stores. But like putting that on and then doing it with heat, it like really helps the deep conditioner penetrate. And I feel like that really turned my hair around, at least this winter, because I was using Aussie and my hair was very dry.
Said bad. Yes, who's it? Aaliyah Shabazz said pineapples don't work for me. I just bought a really big bonnet. Yeah, we had that great big bonnet from who? I'll do that if I have
Sassy
to put,
hair cap.
Okay, if I have to put something on my head, because maybe in the morning I really have to get someplace and I don't want to take a chance, just in case, because it's never guaranteed. My hair is like always like passable and doable, but if I'm really going someplace where I want to look somewhat presentable, then I will do that sassy hair cap. Reach for that, and that way I'll assure that my hair will stay intact.
Unique Martinez, we haven't tried the Not Your Mother's Matcha Green Tea Butter Mask, although we have it. I bought it, and I think we actually like got rid of it. Like we threw it in like the it can go because we haven't used it. I don't think we've used it.
Right.
Where did we keep it?
I
don't remember.
I know we didn't go because
I
it
don't
had
remember.
never been used, so it must be in a stash over there somewhere.
Yeah,
It had
but
never been
did we
used.
think like, oh, we might do this as a treatment Tuesday, like we never used it? Or did we say like, do we see ourselves using it?
I think we kept it. I do remember us saying for a treatment
we had like a
Tuesday.
conversation about it in the video, like we're like, because what if we want to do a treatment Tuesday?
Yeah.
We weren't
Because it
sure.
had never been used. And I know I got it specifically for that. But I don't know, because also I could have said, well, if I haven't used it up until this point, will I really? I don't know. We want some new exciting things. We were like, do they do things like the way they do fall clothes? Do they do fall lines? Like, are new lines going to be dropping?
New lines are dropping like every week, but it's just nothing that's like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. Except the As I Am, which I haven't gotten yet.
I
will
saw somebody
eventually.
say As I Am is 2 for 1, buy 2 get 1 free at Sally's.
That's kind of a good deal. I can
Um,
get one free.
right.
If I only want 3 things.
Yeah.
I know I want the cleansers. I know
Yeah.
I want the, but then they have stylers.
Yes, here, just asked that. Just here, Rosario said, has anybody tried the new As I Am JBCO line? Every week she wants it. Every week we're talking about that. We haven't gotten it yet.
No, I'm working on it.
Oh.
Saving up those coins.
Cheryl LG said, I just bought the As I Am JBCO co-wash today.
Yeah, pre-pooing too. That kind of changed the game for me as well.
Oh, with that oil?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Pre-pooing with oil. That was a good one too.
Okay. I'll let steam for the shower expand my hair. I know. I was saying those steamers. What were them things? What do they buy? Them
The
Q
Q-Reduce.
Yeah. We had 2. We showed you guys. I think we did a special video on how to revive it. If you were stopped, what did they always say? Let's get you steaming again.
Let's get you steaming again.
If it didn't get you steaming again, and it worked temporarily. Who's worked after the little trick and cleaning it out and all that? Who's just simply just keeps stopped working? Because we just swear ours just stopped working.
I mean, I think one of them works again, but personally, I just prefer my DIY hack. I feel like the heat is more intense.
Okay.
So like, yeah, that's just what I prefer.
Oh, Lisa Powell said I absolutely love the Main Choice Big Purple Bonnet. Oh, they have a bonnet?
They have silk robes too, don't they?
Oh yeah, that's right. They do have silk robes. Yeah, sometimes the bonnet does fall off. Yeah, the kind of night I have. Very good pillowcase. I know I tried a Miss Jessie's bonnet years ago. It was black, and I looked like Laura Ingalls on Little House on the Prairie. And but they always all fall off. The only one that really has not is that sassy hair bonnet thing. But who said that they do the?
I find it so funny when I walk into your room, you're sitting there with that
I'm
bonnet
like a
on.
chef. I look like
It's
a
a
chef.
great big pink bonnet. It's like,
It's just
"Hi,
so
Mom."
much extra. But who said they do the pineapples and then put a bonnet on? That might be the trick, because sometimes I do pineapple. So maybe that's why I assure that my hair will definitely come out good. Instead of just kind of like slapping on a bonnet over this, I will kind of do some work before I put the bonnet on. Yeah, it's too hot, all these bonnets. Yeah.
Sarah Fatine, I want to try the Shea Moisture, the Raw Shea Butter Deep Treatment Mask. I have a packet of it. And I think because you talked about it, and I like saw it in the store, and I was like, let me just get a little packet of it and try it. But I haven't done it yet. But I'm going to. Because you rave about it.
Like I said, I use a satin pillowcase because I'm cheap. What is it? Whether it's silk or satin? Are they different? I thought everyone uses satin, no?
Ours are probably satin. Is satin
Yeah.
cheaper than silk?
Do we? Absolutely, I think, right? Like,
What's the difference?
it is slightly different. Like, if I'm gonna wear clothing, I would wear silk clothing, I think, and then satin is just so shiny and bridesmaidy, dressy, right? It's just like just a lot of shine.
Satin is cheaper than
It
their
is.
silk.
Yeah. Okay.
Ours are probably definitely satin.
Absolutely, they're satin. Yeah.
Mine is like jet black. And I got mine off Amazon like
I think
my freshman year of
the
college.
purpose of them are still the same. We still slide
Yeah.
off. Your head's still not making contact with it, you know, too harsh.
Yeah, but like all I know is like mine has to be soft. So maybe mine is silk, girl. Because sometimes like
No, yours is probably not
girls,
silk.
no, it probably is. Because we were in Walmart and something said satin. I felt it and it felt kind of hard.
Oh, maybe there's different degrees and
Mine is
grades of
mine
satin.
is probably black silk.
That horrible jet black, all that.
Yes,
that ink.
that one.
That's silk.
Girl,
It just looks so cheesy. It looks like satin to me.
girl.
I remember years ago, I always had high taste when I was young. I always had filet mignon taste in a hot dog pocketbook. But anyway, with that hot dog pocketbook, I bought myself a beautiful Ralph Lauren. It was kind of like a romper, and it was cream colored, had like little buttons going down here, kind of like a V-neck, cute little collar, and then it had like little shorts, and then it had a beautiful navy ribbon, very Ralph Lauren, okay, very cute. And it was definitely silk. When you walked, it just kind of like moved like silk. Satin probably would have been like a starched dress. It would have looked horrible. It definitely was silk, and again, Ralph Lauren. So it was very cute. So that was silk, so that's what I'm going by. That it was very
What about the
flowy.
J. Crew shirts that you had? Remember your silk
Those
shirts?
were silk too. Those were definitely silk. Yeah, that's a different kind of feel. Yeah, they're definitely not satin because that was kind of ready to go on a disco like John Travolta in Saturday Night Fever.
Can we not talk about that awful movie? I don't know. You're getting ready. See, every time we talk about that movie, like you say that movie's name, I gotta start with my rant because that movie is like one of like the American classics, I guess. That one's John Travolta's Saturday Night Fever, and you raved about it. Like, man, it's so good. And so like we bought it on Amazon. Like I guess we rented it, and you fell asleep like 10 minutes in. And left me with that horrible movie that I had no idea what was going on. And then you woke up, I'm like, what did I just
I like you to be in the know. I'm like, it's such an iconic movie.
I don't like
But
it.
in all honesty, I don't know if I ever really sat through it from beginning to end. I probably came in on it. I probably saw the end.
I didn't
probably
like
saw the
it.
beginning. But I never put the whole beginning to end together. But I just know it's like a 70s classic, and I just felt like you
I
should
like the
be in
follow-up,
know.
the Staying Alive.
Oh,
I
you
love
love
Staying Alive,
Staying
but
Alive.
Saturday Night Fever to me was
Yeah.
terrible.
Mhm.
What was the other one you forced me to watch? Oh, Gone with the Wind.
Oh,
You raved
girl,
about that
I love Gone
movie.
with the
To me,
Wind.
that was okay. I didn't like Scarlett O'Hara. You were like,
You didn't like her
"Eh."
attitude.
I didn't like her. I was
No,
like, Mom, I
thought
don't
she
like
was
her.
Sickening. She didn't put up with nothing. I love her. She was like, she just worked hard. She just went after what
See,
she wanted.
Ellen, we're here.
Yeah.
She was like, it's a bad movie with tacky dancing. Never understood. It is, and just the way they talked and stuff. Like
I love the dancing.
I didn't get it. And him with that girl, like
I loved him on the dance floor. No, I love.
No, there was no. He thought he was everything, and he wasn't. I'm looking at him like, this is so corny. I'm like,
I know he did. And he came with that same attitude.
It's not cute.
That sense of entitlement when he got to Staying Alive. He just thought like he was like the dancer du jour.
Yeah.
And they put him back in his place.
He's
and
like,
then he took
I don't want
control back at
everybody
the
ever
end.
laughing at me. The guy was like, what did you do? What have you ever done?
Right.
Who are you?
Right. Did I give you a chance to be in a Broadway play?
You walk out the door.
Right.
I don't want anybody ever laughing at me.
Yeah, Bee Gees. Yep. Shelley.
Oh, I've never
Yes.
seen Dirty Dancing. Even though you keep wanting to see that.
All right, girl, you're seeing that.
See,
Definitely.
okay, Leslie, cool. She says Gone with the Wind has to be watched at least once. And I watched it once. That's it's not so you get on movies and like you fall asleep to them.
So
you
do
just
you.
you just love them. Like that's so
You
true.
do those Beauty and the Beast. Oh my gosh.
Beauty and the Beast and Trolls, but no.
Yes.
But no.
Oh, West Side Story. I've seen that.
That one
Have you
wasn't
ever seen
good.
that?
Yes, once.
Okay.
Once I've seen West Side Story.
No, definitely Gone with the Wind. I love Gone with the Wind. I have it on every genre possible. I had the VHS. I had this on what else? The DVD. Now I have it on Prime. I love Gone with the Wind.
Yeah, no, you where were we? Oh, I watched it during when we were in
Yes,
when we were in
Greece,
South Carolina and Georgia last year. Yeah, during that trip.
Oh,
At
yeah,
night in the
because
hotel room, you were
yes, I'm like, you have to see it before we go. We were like going to Charleston the next day.
Charleston.
And you had to see the little cherry blossoms and all of that. So I wanted to give you the background. Why I was so excited to be there.
Okay, girl.
And I wanted to go to the museum.
I've never seen Footloose, but I love the soundtrack. I love that song. I love the song Footloose, but I've never seen the movie Footloose.
Oh, you haven't?
Yeah.
I know the music. I don't know if I saw it or not. Who was in there? And he did that dance with him sliding out in his drawers and socks. Who was that? The movie was about nothing, but it's a classic, right?
Grease 2, the soundtrack, and the movie. Very, very good movie.
Oh yeah.
Love
Oh, that's
Grease
your
2.
guilty pleasure. Okay, ours is Staying Alive, right? Can I speak for you?
Yeah, ours is Staying Alive. We will.
Okay.
In Greece, what were we saying the other day? We were like, from Greece, like, what's the matter with me, baby? What's the matter with you?
I know we'll say something, and we watch the same movie, so you'll say something, and it'll just like get us going. We're forever quoting a movie.
We
You think
are.
we're movie buffs? I don't know.
We quote movies all day long,
Mhm.
and TV shows, but mostly Lucy. I Love Lucy. We will quote I Love
Yes.
Lucy all day long.
Yes, Dirty Dancing has an amazing soundtrack. Hi, Black Betty. That sounds like a new name, right? She says, hi, lovely.
Hi. That does sound like a new name.
Mm-hmm. Are you new? Kevin Bacon, yes. Was in Footloose, right? The one that kept sliding out on the floor.
We finished Flavor of Love on Hulu. Now we
We did.
moved on to I Love New York.
Mm-hmm.
They say she is the #1 reality TV star in history.
Really?
Tiffany Pollard out in New York, and I'm like, I'd agree with that. She basically,
Think
to
so.
me, kicked it off.
Now
Flavor
that I've
of
been
Love,
watching that, yeah.
she kicked it off. She's so
Mhm.
crazy and ridiculous. Like,
Trading Places. I haven't seen Trading Places. Have you?
no.
Oh,
I super love
yes.
Pretty Woman. We love that too.
Oh, yeah. Is
The
it
bag, she's
Monica?
like, big
Yes.
mistake.
Huge, huge. Yeah, see, you never know when you turn down somebody. And I said that years ago. Remember when you went into, it was Claire's, right?
Yeah.
And
Oh,
you-
yes.
Yes, and you wanted jewelry. And what happened in there? They didn't treat you with respect. You were 4 years old. What happened? What was the story?
Girl, I was 4.
Right, okay.
You tell the story.
I'm
I don't
trying to remember.
Was
Did
that-
you? No, because
I
I
don't
know Spencer went in there and took a little frog, and I taught him right then and there not to steal, and he's never done that since. And it was a good lesson. It was perfect timing, everything that happened. But what happened with you when you went in there? You were so excited.
I don't know what they
And-
mean to me. Would they not help me?
Yeah, I think it was just like, she was only 4, granted, but she was so excited to be in there. And I think sometimes when people take the time to talk to little kids and make them feel like excited, like would you like to spend your money on? Let me show you these, whatever. They basically kind of like ignored her, didn't like, not that they had to like bow down because she was 4, but she still had a little money and she still was ready to spend it.
Mm.
And I said to them, she had years and years and years of junk jewelry ahead of her. And I said, in the way that you're treating her, you left a very bad impression on not only me, who would be driving her over to Claire's, I said, but to her, because like your little feelings were hurt.
Oh,
And it just
huge
didn't treat
mistake.
you. Yeah, huge mistake. And I said that. I remember saying that. I said she had years of junk jewelry ahead. I said we'll have to find another place.
I just saw Cheryl ask me. I did finish Game of Thrones. I was disappointed with. I would say maybe the last 2 or 3 episodes of the final season. I thought the front half of the final season was good, but then the end of it, and definitely the finale, that was kind of busted. But I still overall good show. Game of Thrones, very good show. I'm glad I got that. I actually only got HBO for that show, and then I got rid of HBO. But then we just recently got HBO again because you wanted to see something, and I wanted to see Euphoria. So. Which that show is just a whole different kind of wild.
Yeah, that crazy case. That crazy case with that girl that through text encouraged, so they say, a boy to commit suicide. And so I wanted to see that. I followed it on my drama channels, and then HBO had like a documentary, and so I wanted to see that. So I got it, but HBO wasn't playing. Like sometimes they'll give you like a week free, and you can like kind of get it for that night, and then like in a week I always remember because I set my alarm for it to discontinue it. Nope. As soon as I got it, cha-ching! HBO took it right on out, right that very minute. I saw like the notification drop down from my bank. I was like, wow, HBO is not playing. So I have it for a month now, but I set my alarm so I can cancel it.
We have a present in our P.O Box from CURLMIX. She sent us the Eco Slate Orange Marmalade Flaxseed Gel.
Oh my
I think that's what you've been talking about.
I have been. What did I see the other day?
I'll go get it tomorrow morning.
Somebody was saying
Thank you.
something. I was watching somebody. Who was I watching the other day? A Natural Hair channel, and they were talking about their favorites or something, and that was in their favorite gels. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Cheryl, it was rushed. The last season, Game of Thrones, was rushed, which I don't know why, because all the other seasons were just amazing, and then the end, it was just like, let's speed this up and get this over with. Like,
Yes, an officer and a gentleman. Love that. Hey, Samantha Ivy. Jim Roach is really, is it Lori Roach, right?
yes.
Ladies, what is in your hair that it looks revitalized after your frosting refresher?
No, it's Eco Slay.
What's that?
No, they're saying Eco Gel. Is it Eco Slay? Eco Slay? Is it
Is it
no?
new?
No.
What's Echo Slay? What are you talking about?
I don't know. Did we say it wrong? I don't know. It's Eco Slay. Eco Slay?
Echo Eco.
No, they
guys.
think it's like Eco Gel. Like, you know the Eco Gels? It's not Eco Gel.
Oh, what are you talking about though?
What CURLMIX sent us, the marmalade
Oh,
thing.
is that
it's
called?
It's called Eco Slay.
Is it? The orange marmalade?
Yeah, Eco Slay.
Oh. Is it?
Y'all,
Oh.
we're just gonna call it orange marmalade.
All right. So what's in our hair?
Main choice tropical moringa. This is like day 5 or 6.
And mine's Alikay, the lemongrass leave-in, and the creme brulee day 2.
Eco Slay. Okay.
Eco. Okay. Oh, Britt is drinking some Pinot Grigio. Anybody else drinking anything? She
What's
said.
that?
Girl, if you don't know, you can't afford it.
I
I don't know, it's something
Where did you
expensive,
see
right?
that?
Pinot Grigio. Is
Oh.
it Pinot? Is it Pinot?
Girl, we need to stop breathing air.
What?
Like, we just say stuff wrong. Is
I
it?
don't know, girl. Oh, the Parrot Trap,
I'm
yes,
drinking,
I'm with you. Let
I'm
me
drinking
see.
a hazelnut
Let me see.
cappuccino.
I'm drinking ice water. And a buy around here somewhere. Like coconut bar. Where are you? I did bring it. It's around here somewhere, I think. Maybe I took it next
Is it behind the mirror?
It's behind the mirror.
Yeah, it is.
Is it? Wow,
Yeah.
where's it at? Oh, yeah, it's way behind the mirror.
Oh, it's
There it is.
wine. Oh, it's wine.
Here it is. Okay. Wizard of Oz, somebody said they could say a word for
Y'all
word.
leave us alone. We don't be having lots of liquor over here. We don't know what things are.
We sure don't.
Is it a dry white? Oh yeah, no dry.
Okay, no.
I like
Okay.
sweet things. You don't like anything at all.
Mm-mm.
But I go for all the sweet fruity white wines.
What did I see? Oh, did you ever see Mean Girls?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, it's on Amazon now.
Oh, is it, girl?
Yeah.
That's a classic.
I saved it. Mm-hmm.
I saw what was her name? Something wearing army pants and flip flops. So I bought army pants and flip flops. That's like my favorite quote from that movie. Oh, Regina George. I saw Regina George wearing army pants and flip flops. So
Like, I love Amazon, but like, one minute they have this stuff, and then the next minute they don't. Or if I buy it,
hi,
next you know it's like
LoriAnne.
free. All of a sudden it shows up in
Hearts.
Prime.
Heart you.
So have to. Yeah. Hi, LoriAnne. Thank you for was it last week?
It was last
It was last week. Thank you so much. She blessed us, guys. We love that.
week.
Thank you.
It was nice. It was nice.
The surprise after we sit up here and do this every Friday night.
Casa Rosa.
Okay.
It's
That's
a sweet
Red House?
wine.
Is it Red House? Casa Rosa? I don't know.
Isn't Rosa pink?
Ish. Right? I don't know.
How do you say red in Spanish, guys?
Oh, yes, Roja. Is it Roja? Or
Roja?
Or Rojo? Let's zip it. I don't
What's
know.
pink and what's red in
I want to
Spanish?
go to the Puerto Rican Day Parade tomorrow, or the festival.
Yeah, you tagged me that on Facebook.
I
There's like a
did.
Puerto Rican Day parade in like a city in Connecticut, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, because it's like an urban city, and I know it's going to be lit. I know it is, because I remember years
Rojo,
ago.
okay.
Rojo, okay. I remember years ago I went to one.
Going to be
And girl,
lit.
that's when we can get the food.
The food girl, the
Puerto Rican
the
food.
food trucks.
Yes. Sweet.
Or we could also potentially get shot. Like,
I know.
there's
That's
always
kind of-
violence at these things.
know, I'm just-
no matter what
yeah.
town they're in. I could have sworn it was in a different town or a different city, and now it looks like they moved it to another city. But I swear there's
It
always
used to be
like
in Bridgeport, but
violence.
maybe they have it in. I thought the Puerto Rican Day Parade was always like around June 5th-ish. So I don't know
Maybe
why
this
it's
is
in
a-
August.
this is a
This is
second
not a
one.
parade so much as a festival.
As a festival.
Yes.
But I wouldn't mind some food.
I wouldn't mind
I
some
love
food.
Puerto
I
Rican
know.
food.
Or
Oh
we
my
could just
gosh.
play it safe and just go to Ramirez in Bridgeport and get our food. And play it safe.
Can we go all out?
So they go away.
Thanks for the Spanish lesson.
Oh,
Ashley Harris, that's exactly what she said. I don't know who
say?
she is.
What did I
She
say
said, does
now?
LoriAnne say it's going to be lit? Like, that's-
Y'all taught me that stuff. See, here there I was, my own business
she
coming on the
said
channel.
what she said.
Distinguished and had a vocabulary out of this world, and y'all have me talking all
It
that
is in
stuff.
June. It is
Right?
in June in New York City. Yeah, and I used to remember, and it was either in high school and college, I don't know.
Oh, they
But,
celebrate
like,
all July,
When
right?
we were going to church, it was always on a Sunday, and you never used to let me go. And my friends would all go to New York to the parade, and I could never go. Girl, you wouldn't let me be great.
No, I didn't. Yes, I remember. That must be the one that I went to. It wasn't in New York, but it was in was it Norwalk? It might have been Norwalk at the time when I was a teenager. And there was and I'll just never forget it. I just remember the dancing, the guys, the food, and it was just so much fun.
The guys.
Just talking about what I remember. Girl, I'm just talking about what I remember. So I just thought,
Listen, the fans make us different people. Brings out a different
the
personality.
heat's almost gone, guys, and we'll be back to normal. It's been a long summer.
Yeah, it's a Daffy. No, not Daffy. Donald Duck. All these different D's for ducks. This,
Oh, cute. That's
yeah.
when Adam went to
California.
California.
Yeah.
For his birthday.
Yeah, he knew I loved Disney mugs, so he bought me like an authentic Disney mug from
And
Disneyland.
then he also got the Minnie Mouse one, right? One was for me, one was for you. You took them both.
Girl, because you don't drink out of mugs.
I don't. The guys is one of the list. I'm just trying to advertise for the parade. Tell you what you guys will find if
Just
you go
don't
there.
wear oversized jean shorts. I don't like that on a guy. That's so like 2009.
Yeah, what were we watching the other day? That Flavor Flav, like
Yeah.
all that gear, like all that matching, all
Those
those.
extra long,
Yeah.
extra long jerseys with the sweatbands. Bold Zest. I can't wait to send you guys my new products. What products are these, Bold Zest?
Do we dare ask?
Hello, beautiful ladies. Hi, Jan.
Where's Jan?
It's right there.
Oh, there's Jan with the blue
With
hearts.
the blue hearts. Mom shorts are in. Yes, they are.
Oh my gosh.
And mom jeans. What did I say? What was I saying? Oh,
I can go
I was
upstairs and get you
FaceTiming
some of
last
those
night.
after pregnancy clothes then if mom jeans are, and those things are
And
so
I was like, Mom, should I
comfy.
wear this or should I wear this? And I was like, I had on my mom jeans, and you were like, please don't wear the mom jeans.
I'm like, you
And
can
I'm
wear the top, I said, just don't wear
jeans
those
are-
mom
You're
jeans.
like, the top is cute, but not with those pants. You're
They
like,
are
don't.
the worst jeans. They are so unflattering. I don't know who they could possibly be flattering on.
Mom, they are so
they actually
cute.
they took something
They
that
go
was
high, make your waist look small.
that was functional for mothers because at this point mothers have had children and they might have a stomach and nothing like after you had a baby like you lose your shape so you're not like the shape and figure of a 20-year-old, but yet I guess women still want to wear jeans. I don't know. I gave up jeans like years and years and years ago, and that's just me. But anyway, So, but when I didn't give them up, like after you have a baby and everything, they just don't fit quite right anymore. So then that they start looking like all like, to me, dowdy, my opinion.
Mom!
Okay? And so then they actually came back and slapped the title on those jeans that I thought looked dowdy. They looked nothing like I looked in jeans as a teenager or young 20s. And I'm like, they had great big, they bring you all the way up here, like almost like underneath your breast. And they're horrible. I hate mom jeans. They're awful.
First of all,
I'm like, don't spend a dime on those. I said, I got plenty of stuff upstairs in the attic.
first of all, they don't go up that high. They're not all the way up here.
They're awful.
They're like, they go just above your belly button. And they like bring your waist in.
Yes,
and
God's child. There they go. That's what they call them, high-waisted. I'm like, those are nothing but mom jeans. High-waisted. They give them that, like a flattering title. They're very high-waisted.
Especially places like Urban Outfitters slap an $80 price tag.
I can slap nothing.
But those are the best
vintage
ones.
You can get the authentic ones that I wore. That I really was a mom, brand new mom, and I wore jeans, mom jeans.
No.
High-waisted and all.
No, girl, they're so cute. I don't care. And especially with a crop top, you do the crop top and you do the jeans, do a little Converse,
It's
little
really
sandal.
fashion
I
is
think
really
they're-
funny
they're
though.
so cute.
I saw something the other day called my dad's jeans. I'm like, wow, okay, first you have boyfriend shirts, the boyfriend jeans. Now your dad's jeans, these things were huge. Guys, style. And then you can slap any title on anything and everybody just sucks it up.
I can't.
Dad jeans. They look every bit of a dad's jean.
It's so funny.
Yep, $100. High-waisted. My sister used to wear my brother's. Yeah. I know, it's like a thing, like they title these things, but people have already had these ideas in their mind anyway.
Brothers jeans.
Yeah. My dad, yeah.
All I know is that the ones from Urban Outfitters are my favorite.
Oh, did he?
They're
President
worth
Obama.
all the money. Even though they went missing, and I really feel like you're behind it.
What? Behind what now?
Behind my
What
behind
now?
my favorite mom jeans from Urban Outfitters.
Nope.
They were expensive. They were my only ones, and I
Nope.
can't find them anywhere.
I don't know, have nothing to do with me.
Anywhere.
Mm-mm.
Anywhere.
I wouldn't hide them from you. If you want to look like that, if you want to look busted in those jeans, that's on
I
you.
feel like you have my jeans.
Nope.
I haven't been able to find them.
Wasn't me. Wasn't me. Nothing to do with them things.
Girl.
Where'd you last have them?
A couple months ago.
Really?
And I haven't really looked for them hard because it's summertime, but like fall's coming and I want my jeans.
I don't know, with this just been a lot of moving and maneuvering and things going in and out and Goodwill runs and everything. Who knows what those things are?
Goodwill runs?
Goodwill runs.
Girl, I hope you didn't put my jeans.
I didn't put the jeans in anything. You're the one that went over to the Goodwill. I am so sick as a dog now, all this stuff. But I guess I'm glad because it was like a donation. But I reinstated the other day. I thought it was like this, I thought it was like a huge tally, but it wasn't. Why did I think for some reason it was like $400 or $600 before they shut me down on eBay? I called the other day just out of curiosity. It was only $10. So I'm back in business again. I said, oh my gosh, if only I didn't just give away all that stuff with price tags and everything on it. That was what I used to do, sell my clothes on eBay. But I just said, I don't feel like doing it. I just thought it was going to be a lot of work. But once I paid what I owed, and the shingle was back hanging, I was just like, wow, what an idiot. Like, I really seriously just gave everything away.
Bootcut jeans were the thing too with some boots.
Oh yeah, I remember bootcut
I used
jeans.
to love high heel like black boots.
I had those things.
Guys, are any of you guys like not high heel people? Like I don't wear high heels a lot, like ever. I have to like blow the dust off all my heels. Like
Really?
I just prefer to be comfortable than to wear heels. Like heels hurt my feet.
And you never did wear heels.
Never.
And that just goes to show that you don't have to like dress like any particular way to be pretty and attractive. And do I dare say the word SEXY? Because I don't want to be monetized, whatever. But like, I think you really drove the point home the year that you were a lion for Halloween. And it was the simplest
Or you
outfit.
always tell the story.
I do, because no skin was showing. It was just the cutest thing. It was really like a taupe colored skirt or like a camel colored skirt. And just a t-shirt. But like a nice fitted t-shirt, like with ribbing, so cute. And the makeup did it. She had like little suede heels that were the same color as the skirt and the top. And the facial makeup was so cute. and that was the lion, and it was the cutest thing. No skin was showing. Everybody always has to be, including myself, because I felt like that's what I had to do when I was in high school. I had to be the SEXY cat.
Girl, you might as well say
Okay.
it.
I don't know if you can or not.
Girl,
okay.
bye.
All right. So, but anyway, so a lot of girls always feel like when it's Halloween, you gotta be something sexy. Everything turns sexy.
Why
a
not,
cat,
girl?
a dog. Okay, a frog.
A goldfish,
Yeah.
butterfly.
The maid, the nurse, the teacher.
Girl.
Everybody just slaps that word on it,
It's
and
a
then you
rite
get
of
buck naked for
passage.
Halloween.
Girl.
Okay, but you didn't, and that's what I admired. Like you.
Girl,
were
I
doing a little
did
party.
1 year.
Oh yeah,
Was it my sophomore year? It was my
Um,
first time going to, I think, the club for a Halloween party, and like I really
Okay.
never went to the club, so like I showed out that year, and I was like a
And
black.
at the gym, not to be confused with the
Yeah,
gym.
not to be confused with this was the actual like club,
Okay.
and I went with my friend, and I had like this like black tutu on, like, and I had like this lace top and these black heels and these big wings and my smoky eye and my big hair, my little halo when I rolled up in there. I think that was the night I got
You were the
robbed
black
though.
angel. You were the black angel.
My purse got stolen.
Yeah, like see, that's like a take on the whole idea of like everybody always has to be naughty for like Halloween, you know. So yeah, so you could just get the little white angel with the little halo, all this black halo, all these black wings and black everything,
It
and
was all black.
I'm like, what is that? So
Nude lips.
nude lips.
It was
but,
a look.
Yeah, but no, it was very cute. I think that was the cutest look. It was so cute. Your face was taken along with your makeup and your hair and sold in a store. And they try to promote like your hair as like the weave hair in the bag.
Yeah, in like
Yeah.
a place in Georgia.
Mhm.
And my friend had just moved to Georgia or something, and she was like, I know her. Like, she's from Connecticut.
Yeah.
She was like, this ain't right. But yeah, no. But Halloween is coming up. I can't wait to do Halloween on the MADCURLS channel again. We decorated this whole back scene. So if you weren't here in like October for like this live, like, you can go back into like our playlist, our live stream playlist, and see like our Halloween lives just to see. I think for like 4 weeks we dressed up or something like that.
We did.
And
yeah.
like you'll see like our whole Halloween backdrop. It was cool.
I hear you, Britt. That's the way I felt when I was in high school. I said I was good all year long, so that's why that year I put on a leotard, tights, heels, and I was in a tail and ears, and I was a sexy cat. Like I mean, it's just that is just like what you do, right? I think your class was the last year they did that. So like it was Spirit Week
gosh.
in high school.
Yes,
So when
I remember that.
everybody died to get to senior year, because when you were a senior, everybody has a color. So I think freshmen might have like,
Freshmen were pink.
okay,
Sophomores were blue. Juniors are green. And seniors are black. Even though I think they're yellow now, because how
Yeah.
can you really like make yellow kind of sexy? But no,
Yeah.
first I don't know how the tradition started, but if you were a girl and you were a senior, you had to like basically wear something black and like kind of like sexy on senior Spirit
well,
Day.
it was black, but did you have to wear sexy, or the girls turned it into that?
They turned. That's why I said I don't know where the tradition
Okay.
came from,
But
but
it stopped right
But
with your class.
it stopped with my class because my
Yeah.
class went way over the top.
Yeah. I mean, I was like, when I saw them marching out in stilettos,
so many
lingerie.
girls
I'm
got
like,
sent home that day.
what
But
in
it was
the world?
basically just like short dresses though, like really short black dresses, high heels. So I had a little short black dress on and some high heels. I didn't get sent home because my dress actually like went a little bit past my knee, but some girls it was like way above their knee and high heels and
Yeah.
cleavage, and people were getting sent home left, right, and center.
While you
So-
were there and a freshman, every year you would see, and everybody just drooled. All the girls just drooled
Yep.
to be a senior. You couldn't wait.
Couldn't wait to be a
and your
senior.
class could not wait. And when your class went, y'all went hard. It was the last year they ever did it because
Yep.
they just went
but then,
hard.
I don't know, our classes seem to mess up stuff because my brother was a year ahead of me, and I know for their senior, I was a freshman, not senior, I'm sorry, sophomore, their sophomore ring dance, they went buck wild crazy, going up, like they had drinks and all this kind of stuff, and then the next year they like breathalyzed everybody and shut the whole operation down, like patted people down before you could go in because like their class ruined it, and then our class, by the time we were seniors, we ruined like the senior color being black. They changed it to yellow. You basically had to slap on a yellow shirt after that, no more black, but the girls couldn't wait to
Guys, it was like a Victoria's Secret modeling show. Oh my, it was like runway. Okay,
Yeah, no.
runway show. I could not believe
yeah,
it.
no, everybody got sent home basically. They were like,
Yeah.
nope, you can go home, you can go home, you can go home, you can go home.
Yeah.
Like everybody was going home.
Over the top,
Yeah, no, but
it was funny.
again, like I don't know who started. I know when I was a freshman though, I noticed it and I was like, okay, so this is a thing. And then the next year, you know, first year I was in pink, and then like I saw all the seniors in black, and the next year I was in blue, and I saw all the senior girls in black, like, you know, showing out. And then I was like, I'm almost there, like. Then basically you become a senior first day, you gotta start laying out your outfit.
First day of school?
Yeah.
When is Spirit Week? Like a month later?
In October or November.
Wow,
you gotta
that's
start
so
laying out
funny.
your outfit. And then that day everybody showed out.
Yeah, moving things left and right.
Good times, good times. Thank you, Samantha Ivy. I'm so glad I was able to get it, because we really had only one day this summer that got over 90. All the other days have been in the 80s, and I'm just like, wow. So I'm really glad I spent that one day for a couple hours at the beach, and I was able to tan a little bit this summer, because it was very slow for the sun up here.
Yeah, it really was. It hasn't been that miserable. There has been a few hot days, but no, it really has been. It's been bearable, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I like Goff, Lee Butler.
Oh my gosh, that was my phase, my freshman year of high school. I loved the what is it, Hot Topic. I had like tutus and really dark makeup and all the bright neon colors, and I kind of had a phase.
You did.
And then the next year I had like a baby fat phase. I went like complete opposite, baby fat, Jordans, sneakers, matching belts and nameplates.
Remember you decluttered that not too long ago, all your high school stuff. Like,
Yeah.
they didn't look like baby shoes. They were snow white laces, everything. You just got them for it, but they really were never you.
Yeah, no, I went out.
Yeah.
I think, I got a job and I started buying like all these sneakers, but I really wasn't like
They
a
probably would
sneakers.
be worth something now, right? They were
I think I gave them
Jordans.
to my cousin.
Yeah.
I think I gave them away.
They were
But
all brand new Jordans, but
Aaliyah Shabazz, I was trying to find myself, you know. Those are the years. High
Yeah,
school
I
is
know.
the years of trying to figure yourself out. I think I had a baby fat phase, and then I went on to have like an Abercrombie Hollister
I wanted you to have an
phase.
Abercrombie Hollister phase, but you really didn't want it.
I didn't.
You took it right on back to the store and made much.
I did, because you bought like $30 for like one shirt. I'm like, Mom, do you know how many shirts?
45 actually.
Yeah, I'm like, do you know how many shirts I can buy at
And
like
you showed me. You took it
Forever
right on back.
21? Yeah.
I thought it was so cute. It looked like it was spray painted. It was gray and it had just like rainbow color of spray paint all over. It was so cute. My eye was attracted to it when I was walking through the mall and I saw it in the Abercrombie window. And I was so excited, and I got it and brought it home. And you were like, oh, this is cute. You're like, do you still have the receipt? You're like, Mom, you paid $45. You know, I could take this back. You know how many
Girl,
shirts
you
I could get it
probably-
Forever, whatever store you
You
shopping
probably
in.
wanted it for yourself. You saw it and you were like, this is so cute, but you were thinking of you, because our style really isn't the same. As you can see, like, I'm kind of extra, and like, you're just like
Yeah.
a t-shirt.
Yeah, it was
kind
just
of
so
gal.
I love t-shirts. I like kind of like really cute, whimsical attitude kind of t-shirts. So it probably was something that I would wear. I didn't get it for me, so I probably would have worn it.
You would have worn it.
The J-Way, hey girl, he is Nine-Night in the other room. We won't mention his name because he'll perk up. And he has been like kind of like yip, 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 and bark, bark, bark.
Today.
Yes, all day. We've been passing him around.
Where's
I even had to
something
dust the house, and I had him dusting with me. I held him under my arm because he's
I know, I ran out and like
totally spoiled.
and did an errand for you, and I came back and you were like dusting, and he was under your arm. I'm like, what are you doing? And so you were like, he was whining or he was crying or whatever. Like, so we're dusting together. You just had him in your arm and you were just like dusting. Like,
Yeah.
He was just sitting there.
I know. I wish I had one of those like baby Bjorn things I had for Adam. Just tuck them right there while I dust and clean.
Matching from head to toe.
Some classes do that. Fights breaking out. I know Adam's class, his high school class. I don't know. I think I talked about it back then. Did I? Maybe in a video or something. I don't know. Why do I think we were on live? I don't know. Because we weren't on live when Adam was graduating, right? No, not at all. But anyway, his class. You know, you just wait for that very moment when your child graduates. I always say college and all that is wonderful, fabulous, all of that. All my kids are gone. But there's nothing to me like a high school graduation, because it's just, you know, when your baby is born, I always say, same old story, so just bear with me. You look at the baby and you wonder what they're going to look at 5 and 10, and then like 15, you know, 20, all that. But I always think high school graduation, I wonder what they'll look like. So there I was, so excited, and I just couldn't wait. But it was like the year of just like destruction, like towns in Connecticut just doing really
the
destructive
senior
things.
pranks
Yeah, that's
seem to be getting
outrageous.
worse as the years go on.
Yeah.
Ours were pretty innocent.
Yeah,
It's,
like dropping a water balloon.
yeah,
or
one
something
of
like
ours was
that.
like water balloon. I think the most annoying one was the zip tags. You know the zip
Yes,
tag thing?
yeah.
They put zip tags on everybody's locker, and like you literally like had to go and get scissors to cut them off, and so like everybody was late for class, and like that one, that one was pretty bad. But there were other ones people put in like
Feathers.
maple syrup and feathers all over the school,
Yeah,
and just
that's just
someone released like 1,000 butterflies inside the school. Like it was
Yeah.
just like stuff that not funny.
But Adam's class, they just put down, I think, new tarmac in the school, and that is very expensive, of course. And he always just escapes just in time. Like, I'm glad I raised him well, that he thinks, and there's fun, and then there's fun that goes too far. So he was hanging out, and they were all kind of like having lunch, and they were all out there having lunch on the tarmac. And then some guys decided they were going to get like their trucks and then start doing like spin outs or whatever on the tarmac that was barely dry. And Adam's like, oop, nope, I'm leaving. Thank goodness he left. But it really wouldn't have mattered because they were going to cancel graduation for something like that. How selfish, for kids to do that.
Yeah.
And I don't think a school should make everyone suffer for it, And they did it, but those parents had to pay for that. And I was like, and they should have.
Yeah.
And they should have.
I don't think it was tarmac.
Yeah.
I think when those tarmac's like grass. I don't know. It was like grass or something they put down.
Like the parking lot, like the pavement, I thought.
I thought because I think they all went outside. It was like a party because there's like the grass area up here, and then like you walk down, and then it's like the whole like track, and like there's like several levels of grass at like the high school, and it was like this upper part where like there's like baseball games and stuff, and they had just like done something with the grass, and I think they like drove their like pickup trucks like and started doing spin outs in the grass,
donuts or whatever they were,
yeah,
and they destroyed that, and the school was not having it. Come clean. Say, own what you did, and the parents were built for that.
Who wore Mariah Carey perfume? I don't think I wore Mariah Carey, but I think I wore Ed Hardy.
Oh,
Ed Hardy. I used to have this Ed Hardy like tube top that was white. I thought I was so cute, my Ed Hardy.
Yeah, there was a game the other day on Facebook, and like pick the skull that you like, and I definitely picked one that looked like Ed Hardy. There was like a yellow one, and the Ed Hardy one just looked so Ed Hardy, like the heart, and it's like good and bad kind of, it's like the heart, and it's like black, and it's like red. It's feminine, but then it's kind of like not. It wasn't like hardcore dark, but it was like that Ed Hardy look. That's kind of like the skull that I picked, yeah.
So someone mentioned Wet Seal. I loved Wet Seal. I don't think Wet Seal's around.
I was gonna say, are they even around anymore?
I don't think so. I got my first kind of like graphic tee from Wet Seal. It was it said what was it? It was that Pussycats dolls. Is that what their name? Song. They're not. Are they still a group? Wait. I know that the "Don't You Wish Your Girlfriend Was Hot Like Me" and it was all in graffiti writing.
Yeah, where
and
are
I
they
thought
at now?
that was my favorite shirt. I don't think they're not a thing anymore.
What shirt did you have?
It said, it says, "Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me?" It's in my memory box. I saved
really?
it. It was all in like graffiti writing. It's like an extra small.
Also, that's a graffiti you like, but you like my graffiti?
Yes, girl. This Wet Seal closed a few years ago. Okay. I love
Why are they
Wet
closing
Seal.
stores? I don't get
They
that.
close Wet Seal. They close Charlotte Russe. All the greats.
They're shutting down J. Crew a lot. They're not completely closed, but in the towns that were closest to me, I can't believe it. Like we'll go to a mall and the locations, they were like everywhere. They're really shutting down those different locations, and I don't know why. But the quality, I have to say, is not quite there. It really isn't quite there. For instance, this shirt.
Just people aren't going to malls anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, people just shop online.
Guys, I always double shirts and all of that, and I explain to you guys why I do it, because they're thin as dimes and all that. These are even thinner than dimes, okay? I don't know why the quality is different. And then I look inside, and some will say like made in the Philippines, some will say made in Vietnam, and I know the ones made in Vietnam are the ones from a few years ago, and the quality might be a little bit better, or vice versa. And there's something about the ribbing, something about the V-neck. This will like stretch out more than the other ones used to. The other ones stay intact, and I just don't think the quality is there anymore. So, yeah, but nope, they're not around like they used to be. I have to go far and wide to find a J. Crew.
Bye, Jessie-Ann.
Okay, good night.
Someone said thinner than dimes.
Thinner than dimes.
Thinner, because you know how like thin a dime is. It's like all extra flat.
Yeah, because they're very, very thin and like see-through. That's why I doubled them up. But I'm gonna have to triple them up now, I guess. Oh, Rainbow. I remember Rainbow. The shops in Rainbow.
There's still rainbows around.
I think there are.
Ugh, put my feet up.
Are they still around?
They are still around.
Okay. Me Too magazine. I used to go to outdoor malls when I used to live in California. The South Coast Plaza. I used to love that mall. Oh, the clothes have gotten better? Okay. The Rainbow. What has taken over?
Rainbow was the original Fashion Nova.
Really?
Is Fashion Nova quality better than Rainbow? Because Rainbow's quality is
Rainbow's
but I get the impression that Fashion Nova is like good quality.
Wait, I want to see what Carol Smith said. Who's taking over? Oh, online shopping is taking over? I agree with that. And you kind of like get in a mindset, like I said, like, you know, we used to all kind of like get excited about these products we would get, and then we'd be so upset because the shipping would take forever. And now you just order something and then just go on about your life, and then it'll be in the mail. You know, at least me, I'm not obsessed about just waiting, you know, getting upset about the shipping and all that. It'll be here eventually. So I think with clothes, I used to hate doing that online because it seemed like it would take forever. But as long as you know your size and you know, you ordered it, it'll be there. So yeah, I don't mind online shopping.
Oh, Rainbow's quality has gotten much better. I have to go check out Rainbow.
Yeah, that's what I saw in here. Where is a Rainbow?
It's one in Trumbull Mall.
There is? Oh, wow. Because they're shutting down everything in the Trumbull Mall. That one, Sustain, is shutting down?
Yeah, it's still there. It's downstairs.
Really? Hi, DTW, Texas.
Fashion Nova's hit or miss.
Fashion Nova. Why do I think it's like high priced? Are they?
They're a little pricey
Okay.
for my taste.
Yeah, I do love my J. Crew, and I'm trying to hang in there and really, you know, still like it, but I don't know. Like I said, these T-shirts are getting thinner. Y'all can see kind of like this supposed to be navy, and you can see the white pink. See, look at that. Oh, look at that. How like thin as a dime. Seriously, wow. Shame.
Shamey, shame.
I used to shop at Macy's when I was younger. I think we talked about that last week. Like, you couldn't tell me nothing. My grandparents would take me to Macy's. But Macy's, yeah, I definitely still do shop at Macy's for things like makeup, jewelry. What else do we go there for? But like I just have like certain like stores like in my mind, like J. Crew. I used to do Banana Republic, but Macy's, like, you just kind of like get a broad spectrum of clothes you can get. I get my socks there. I like the little ankle socks. The LoriAnne ones that kind of like get hidden in the sneaker. I like those. So certain things I'll get from Macy's, but not really clothes shopping.
Curls is having an event at Trumbull Mall tomorrow. Are they really?
Curls? What kind of event? Oh yes, that's the beginning to the end, Lee Butler. Once they close down those anchor stores. And please don't replace it with something half par, because then you can kind of see. That's how I used to judge a good mall. You can see the anchor stores. If there was like a Nordstrom's on one end, maybe a Macy's on another, then I'm like, okay, the stores in there will be like, you know, a pretty good tier of clothing. And then they said like they rate the malls A, B, C, and D. But if you see like maybe a JCPenney's and a Sears, though, like I'm not knocking those stores because I definitely shopped in them, but you know, people that are shoppers kind of know different stores and the quality. JCPenney's is not a Nordstrom's. So when you start seeing those as anchor stores, then you kind of have to hold your breath, like I wonder what the other stores in that mall will be.
I got turned off to Free People the one time we went in there, the one in Westport. I didn't like the people in there. Like, I definitely felt like they were racist.
Well,
and so it turned me off to the whole store. Like, we went in there, they completely ignored us. Did you go with me? Did you go with me?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, like they completely like ignored us, and then like everybody else that was walking in, they were like, "Hi, how are you? Hi, how can we help you?"
Yeah.
This and that. Like,
you know, like when you walk in,
I was like,
and there's like greeters like behind the register. They make sure they make eye contact with you. They acknowledge you, make you feel welcome. We walked right in, and they did not. But everybody after that, they acknowledged, and I said,
yeah. And then like all the people around us, they were asking, you know, do you need anything? Or like, and they never asked us anything.
So I was fitting room for you.
Yeah, and I was just like, girl, bye. I'm like, you know, I'm taking my coins elsewhere.
Yeah. No, but I do like Free People clothing. I do. But yeah, I didn't like that location.
Yeah.
But you know, but I do like the clothing. It's definitely like my look. I like Free People. I think you can get them. Nordstrom's kind of like takes over. Like Nordstrom definitely sells Madewell, which is one step like above J. Crew, I think. You know how they do like Old Navy, Gap is mid-tier, and then Banana Republic was like, they're all under the same umbrella, but those are like the different tiers. If you can't afford, say, Banana Republic, then shop in the Gap. If you can't do the Gap, then do Old Navy. So it's like J. Crew, and then Madewell, like to me, one step above that. And but Madewell, I kind of look at their t-shirts now, but they're not much better.
Oh, there's a Mandy's in one of the malls here.
Oh,
Mandy's
Mandy's.
is cool.
Mandy's. Fashion Nova is just an online thing, though, right?
Yeah. Are there Fashion Nova stores? Maybe in California? Maybe.
Yeah, is it LoriAnne Hamer? She said, "Oh, well, I order online from Free People." Yeah, I have no problem like with Free People. I just had a problem with that particular location.
That location was
I mean that's just
busted.
Westport, Connecticut for you anyway. Not all the time across the board, but that was just kind of like a bad experience there. And people want to be somebody trying to make us feel like we're not somebody.
Right, and we
Not
have coins
bothered.
to spend.
Mm-hmm.
We were looking to spend coins.
Can't look at gift stores in the mouth. They didn't know, like, people just kind of assume.
Yeah.
You know, we may not have, like, necessarily looked the Westport look, but we definitely had that Westport money to spend that day in that store. Why were we there? I always like something different and unique. This had one unique piece.
We were looking for stuff for Fashion Week.
That's
we were looking for something.
Yeah, that was definitely like a busted store you were going to find like that kind of weird looking Fashion Week jacket,
Stuff.
skirt.
Yeah.
What they call them?
Which I'm sure will be like coming upon us very soon. Fashion Week is always like August,
Yes.
September-ish.
Yeah. Oh, Adam with Beauty. So maybe we want to get into that.
Mm-hmm.
We should. Oh, Fashion Nova does have a store. Oh, in LA, okay. Fashion Nova online. I remember Fashion Bug. You remember Fashion Bug?
No.
Why do I think it used to be in Norwalk, in that parking lot where there used to be, is that Circuit City? You know, like when you are going down Connecticut Avenue?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there a Fashion Bug there?
I don't know what's
I
Fashion
remember
Bug.
it's Dress Barn. Dress Barn is still alive and well.
Good night, Half Pint. Hi, July Alba.
July Alba.
Oh yeah, Blockbusters.
Yes, I think Target does too.
They do, but
Yeah.
Target's prices for some reason.
They know their worth.
Like wow, like it'll be a cute like sundress, be like $30. I'm like, you can definitely get something cheaper elsewhere.
Yeah. But I like their t-shirts because you know, guys, I'm a t-shirt what? Connoisseur. So yeah, no, they're you wouldn't catch this like this see-through in Target. No, they're like quality. They're thick. Yeah, I gonna need to wear one of those when I wear them.
So you know what's a good t-shirt, you only gotta wear one.
But I don't like the cut necessarily sometimes. So it's just like really just a lot of collar. Like their crew necks just look masculine and like boxy. So I like something like a little bit more fitted. But no, their t-shirts are great. I like their sweats. I think I got a really cute yellow hoodie. So cute from there. What else did we get? I love Target. I always have.
Conway. This is Conway.
Conway.
That's the store I was thinking of.
I don't remember. Where was Conway? What is Conway?
Are there different grocery stores like different places in the United States? Like what are
Yes.
some grocery stores in your state? Like ours are like
Stop
Big
and
Y,
Shop.
Stop and Shop.
And Big Y's are everywhere
ShopRite.
in Connecticut, right? I know it's like
No.
up here. ShopRite, definitely. ShopRite used to be the grade A in another town. I think that turned over to ShopRite. Like the South has Piggly Wiggly, I think I heard.
Piggly Wiggly.
Piggly Wiggly.
Is that a
It's a
grocery store?
I think,
Piggly
right? Who's in
Wiggly?
the South that knows about Piggly Wiggly?
Cub Food, Super One. Let's wait. Say what states you're in. We have Kroger. So we went to Kroger's. Kroger's was cool.
Kroger's, yeah, that's
Yeah.
in Connecticut, right?
Yeah, I always find it super interesting because I don't think they have them like that in Connecticut. But the first time I went to California, in grocery stores they have like a liquor aisle with like actual like wine and like it's like a whole like thing, and they don't do that in Connecticut. It's like completely separate stores. They'll sell like alcohol and they won't sell them in grocery stores. But I think even when we went to Georgia, we went to Kroger's and there was like a huge aisle. Like one side was like the hard stuff, and on the other side was like all the wines and stuff. And like they don't do that in Connecticut.
Because they bring down that
That's just like beer and stuff. But I'm talking about like wine and stuff. Like
really?
Grocery stores, like it'll be a whole aisle that will look like a liquor store, like in the grocery store.
Whose grocery store does that?
And the first time in California I saw that, I was like,
I remember Shaw's.
Oh, remember Shaw's?
I had my little card to Shaw's.
They closed Shaw's here.
They did?
Yeah, they did. Remember it used to be in Trumbull?
Yes, but there also was one in it's in a lot where Walmart is. In Stratford. So I still have. That's where I got my Shaw's card. I still have my Shaw's card.
I don't think there's any Shaw's in Connecticut.
I think there is. Let's see.
Girl, $5.
No, girl, I'm not betting.
Girl, because
I'm
probably right, girl. There's no more Shaw's, girl.
Why is my phone?
Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's.
Food Lion. Yeah, that's in North Carolina.
What was it? Lucky's. When I used to live in California, there was Lucky's. I remember.
Oh, Maggie was in Nebraska. I drove through Nebraska. I'm like, who lives in Nebraska? Like some states, I'm like, who lives here? Like Montana, Nebraska,
Vons was in California.
South Dakota. Like, what are in these states?
I remember Vons.
Girl, are you looking up that thing, girl? If there's a Shaw's in Connecticut, just type in Shaw's. Like, see if anything like pops up.
Okay. I had to shop at Shaw's. I remember. But I still have my orange card.
You still have it?
Yes, I do.
Girl, you're never gonna be able to use it again because there's no stores in Connecticut.
Supermarket, Shaw's supermarket. Okay, let's see.
Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Massachusetts.
Let me see.
Those are the ones that are closest to us, girl.
Refresh location.
Use a refresh location.
I always have my location on. I don't want Apple knowing my business.
Girl.
Maine, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, and Vermont. All Shaw's locations. Guess they shut them on down. So I have my orange card. I better find another location.
July, Alba, we will try the Dippity Doo gel when we throw our coins to the Dippity Doo gel. I don't like. I've seen Dippity Doo in like
Marshalls,
TJ Maxx,
TJ
Marshalls,
Maxx.
but I never picked
And you
it
guys
up.
have too. When you guys go there, you get it. Tell us about it.
Oh, we have BJ's in Costco here.
I know, Aaliyah, I didn't want to be wrong, but every now and then a squirrel gets a nut. You got that little nut.
No, because I mean, you know what I'm talking about, girl. When you know, you know.
I could have sworn it was there. I'm so determined to drive over there. I almost want to drive over there now.
That's so busted. You know it's not, like, it's telling you it's not there. You'd have to, now she wants to drive over there.
I saw it there.
Girl, you probably did years ago.
Did I?
When do we even go over to the Stratford Walmart? We don't.
When did I go over there one time? Were we going for fabric at Joanne Fabric, right? And it was there?
In Stratford?
Yeah. Could have sworn.
Oh, never in Stratford.
We were there that day. Because
All right.
How did I know about it?
All right, girl.
Okay. But anyway, yeah, I remember Shaw's. Definitely remember Vons. What else have we here? Publix. I always hear about that. We have a Publix, don't we? In Bridgeport, is there one?
Where?
I thought it was on Main Street in Bridgeport. I think that is a Publix. Let me see. I think this is so cute. Isn't this cute? You said I didn't need it. But now say I can use it for something like this.
I actually want to pick one up.
Oh, really?
For my phone.
Yeah, because
it'll just be easier to like hold.
I never. Oh, it opens up more. See, I got it because I just like the Jewel, but I never really used it. What was I watching last night? Oh, those busted. Love them so much. Teen Moms. I was like watching this Teen Mom marathon. I don't know. I haven't watched that show in years, but I was just like, I've been watching it. I've been on a Teen Mom kick lately, And who had this? Somebody had this little, the pop socket?
It's a pop socket?
Yeah, so I was like, oh, now I'm so glad I had my own. And then she used it properly like this. Okay, so, what am I looking for now? Oh, Publix. We need to get to a grocery store.
Oh my gosh,
That's what we need to do.
I know.
It's near me. Let me see. What's the fastest growing supermarket, did I say? Oh, let me see. We are the largest and fastest growing employee-owned supermarket chain. Employee-owned, what does that mean? What is there to know? Yeah, I remember Vons. I did. I think that's what I chose to shop at when I was in California. It was Vons. But we love our Stu Leonard's. Those Stu Leonard's, like we always say, is an experience. You can't get everything at Stu Leonard's. You can't really get everything anywhere, and we don't really go all the time. Like, I don't start my shopping at a traditional grocery store. We start Target, Walmart, because you guys know I don't do market pantry. I can't stomach market pantry anything. You'll run down the aisle and get something. You're like, Mom, this is this price. No, you can get. I'm like, don't you bring a market pantry near me.
It's all in your head.
It's not. It's. I don't like. I will eat generic, absolutely anything, but just not a Target market pantry.
Why?
It tastes nothing like the item that they're trying to mimic.
I don't know. The Great Value granola bars are not like the Quakers
No way, they're not.
granola bars. Those are different. But you are like hard pressed. Like you will not eat market pantry. I think we had like. That was during the CURLMIX, not the CURLMIX, the what is it? Oh, the Mixed Chicks, the one and done where like the thing pops up on the screen. It's like, we're not getting along right now. We have to like finish filming because I think you sent me down the aisle to get you some frozen vegetables and I brought you back market pantry vegetables and you like literally got mad and then I got mad because I'm like,
did you know I didn't like market pantry at the time?
No, but like you were like you just basically told me you didn't want them and I was like, Mom, I'm like, they're vegetables, like they're gonna taste the same, whatever. Now you were like, no, I don't want them. And like I kind of like kept pressing you, and you were just like, why do you have to talk back? Why can't you just put them back? Like you just like really got mad. Like why do you always have to say like just put them? Like you don't like you really got mad. You're like, why are you questioning me? Like I don't want those.
Because I know what I
and
know
it was
what
like
I like.
and it was like a whole thing. You were like, can you just put them back? Like
yeah. I know it's no secret on mine. I've made it very clear that I do not. I mean, I love Target, but I just do not like Target's market pantry. Anything to me, it doesn't taste anywhere near the food that is trying to mimic. Like those granola bars, it's like cardboard. There's cereal, like it could be Fruit Loops, and they're called Loopies or something. I don't know. It never looks the same. The soup is watered down. The hash browns are all stuck together.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch was like cinnamon squares.
It's awful. It tastes nothing like it. But I love Grand Value. Is it Great Value or Grand Value from Walmart? I love their generic, absolutely, and grocery store generic. Love that. But Target does not know how to do it, in my opinion. Let's see. All right. Oh, okay. Their selection for vegetarians is good. Meaning that like they might use other vegetables by like Green Giant or something, but are you saying Target market pantry variety?
I love looking at the Target home decor.
Me too.
It's fun.
So cute.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
Girl, I want some fake plants.
You do?
Once my room is like painted white, I want like greenery.
Okay.
I want like some fake plants.
Yeah, do you go? Yeah, some greenery to the house. I'm looking to see it's Publix in Connecticut. I don't know why I'm looking so hard because
If it hasn't popped up, then it's not in Connecticut.
okay. Right, I could have sworn I saw it in Bridgeport.
Doggy's sleeping. Thank God we didn't know if he was gonna, quiet down for live. But Spencer and Adam had him while we were getting dressed and like they kind of wore him out because they were like playing. And so when I put him in there, he curled up.
They said they doubt that Publix will ever come to Connecticut, I'm reading.
Okay.
They said by 2020, pretty much 99.9% of everybody will be living either, I don't know, let's see where all we living. The Southeast, Texas, and California. Interesting. Everyone moving to Florida in droves.
Why Florida?
I I don't know. And since the only thing keeping people in Connecticut is they can't sell their homes and family has a business, they can't get out of it. Okay. Yeah. And there's like, I think I started following this Connecticut meme page on Facebook. Yeah. I don't know what the Connecticut hate is all about. I like Connecticut. I don't know, but
Girls, I prefer a sunnier state.
Yeah, you do.
That was nice and sunny all the time.
I know, like with this weather, like this has been the perfect weather. Just very little bit of humidity and it's just warm. I can do this. I can't do high humidity and I can't do a lot of heat. But I like this. What if you just get mild temperature like that? No humidity.
Where are the mild temperature states, guys, with like no humidity?
I know California, Southern California used to be that way. Year round kind of.
Julie said, I'm tired of people moving to the south. Let's all love our own states.
Right? Who said that?
Jolie and Nessie.
Yeah.
San Diego.
Where does Jolie, where does she live?
Y'all's hair is looking nice tonight. Wash and go from the other day. Yes, this is still my, what is it? The main choice.
Angela says she's not doing that. No, mine is a 2-day Alikay Naturals. I did the creme brulee and the lemongrass leave-in first as a leave-in, and then the creme brulee.
Thank you, Egypt B. Yeah, this is gonna be my new go-to hairstyle on like day 5 or 6 when the front of my hair won't cooperate.
Oh, shut not Yale. What has Yale done for us lately?
I've achieved my greatest wash and go yet. I used the main choice, tropical moringa leave-in, and then the braid out glaze. Top that off with the Mael pomegranate and honey curling custard. Oh, interesting.
Oh, okay. You know what I heard rave reviews on? Has anybody used it? The Mael overnight deep conditioner. I was reading about the sunburn hair. I think the other day when we were finding out why our hair was so dry, and we were saying it could be sunburn, and I think that was another recommendation to try that. But it could have just been an advertisement that popped up, kind of trying to push that when you plug in certain things. You know, the whole Big Brother's watching you thing. So, but I saw like it had rave reviews. Who has tried that one? I know we did the line, we did gel.
Yep.
And what else did we do?
The gel and the leave-in.
Okay. So I'm like, hey, so we need to get the deep conditioner. Let's try the deep conditioner. I think it's an overnight thing.
Yawn. Sorry. Excuse me. Leah Shabazz, I do my space buns on dry hair. So like instead of doing like a hairstyle like this, I could have pulled it to the side and done like 2 buns. I never do it on wet hair.
She hasn't used it yet.
Where did I get this top from? This is from Primark. Like last year. I have it in what color? In
corally, like
no
rust.
It's oh my gosh, no, it's lavender.
Oh, that's right, you do.
It's like a lavender. And then actually I have it in black with like little flowers on it as well.
That's the one when we did that live running.
Yes.
You did? Okay, so
I did.
Purple.
Yeah.
So what else is there going on? Any celebrity news? This is about the time for celebrity news. Any gossip, guys? What's going on in the world?
Today.
Trigger my memory.
I feel like this week went by so fast. I don't have time for like any celebrity anything. Besides the fact that Lori Harvey might be dating P. Diddy. That's kind of new.
And who are these people?
Interesting.
I know P. Diddy, I heard the name, but who's Lori Harvey?
Steve Harvey's daughter.
Oh, okay. I heard that. It's scandalo a little bit. Was that a scandalo?
It is a scandalo because she dated P.
Is
Diddy's
Wendy
son.
Williams get back with her husband? I saw that today too. She needed him to come back and do some managing of the business. Well, what's going on? Who knows about that one?
There's a YouTuber that's been putting out videos every day about Diva Curl damaging her hair. What kind of damage?
Okay.
Every day?
Okay. Oh, Beagle Lady said she tried it. It was just all right. I thought she said she had it, but she wasn't going to try it yet. Okay. I want to know, has anybody tried the main choice one, that pomegranate, that one, because I tried that one and my head, it was just like too much moisture, I think. My head just like itched and itched. I was afraid. That's why you didn't want to get this one, you're back with the overnight mask.
Yeah, because it made like your scalp itch.
Yeah. So I wanted to know, had anybody tried that and then tried this Hawaiian ginger one? She's bringing legal action to Diva Curl. She's putting out something every day.
Why? Who is she?
Oh yeah.
Who's the YouTuber?
Yeah, we saw that the YouTuber hitting her dog. Isn't that disgusting? I didn't know her before the incident either.
Yeah, that was awful. That was so cringe because like her whole channel is kind of like her and her dog, and then you kind of see what she's like behind the scenes to get her dog to like do stuff in the video, like, and she acts all like all happy in the videos, and behind the scenes she's like abusing her. Like that was cringe.
Yeah.
And then she's like, okay, we love you guys, and her face would drop, yell at her dog, and she's like, we love you. Like it was so cringe.
Really spit on her dog. Like,
so cringe. It was so cringe. I'm like, wow.
That's why you gotta be so careful. People always trying to expose you.
Wait, did anyone say the name of the YouTuber with the Diva Curl thing? Who's the YouTuber? The YouTuber with the dog is named Brooke Houst, Houst.
Yeah, it's awful. She accidentally downloaded the wrong clips.
Yeah, so she downloaded the unedited clips. And it's like she has like a big like Doberman, and like the dog, like you could I mean, to me like Dobermans are kind of intimidating, but this dog looked kind of friendly. It just kept trying to like lick her face or whatever, and like at one point it went to like lick her face, and she like pushed the crap out of her dog. Dog went flying off the screen. Like it's like a good sized dog.
I mean, she said it's her best friend. She takes the dog everywhere with her. She loves the dog. The dog has, I guess, made her channel. It's what her channel is based on. So even though you say that they could be intimidating, and they can, like everyone chooses the kind of breed that they want. So I wouldn't necessarily choose a Doberman, but she did choose one, so she knows what she chose. And now all of a sudden,
yeah, she said the dog was like in training or something, and she was like she has to let him know like it's not okay to do that, like a Doberman, like to get in her face or whatever. But the dog look, it was like smiling and trying to be friendly, but at one point she like stuck her finger up and it like jumped back. It's like he's definitely been like yelled at and stuff before, because he like the video's pretty triggering. I think anybody that's posted it, there's always like a warning, like it's like there's like abuse in this video, like it's triggering. It's pretty triggering. It's sad. It's a crazy video.
Also, Cracking the Curl Code with the Curl Ninja is her YouTube name. The one with the Diva. So Diva does haircuts. So how is her hair thinning and she's losing her hair? Did she get more than a haircut? What happened over there at the salon? Oh, Jen loves nail polish. You tried the overnight? Okay. There's the Leslie I know and love. I knew she'd come in. She'd weigh in. I knew you'd be having a fit. I know. She spit on the dog. Who does that? Seriously. Hi, is it Diana, Jimenez? Hi, ladies. Hi.
Oh wow, so apparently Diva's making her go bald.
How?
Update on the Diva Curl scandal. The Diva Curl drowning her curls.
Is she getting views?
Not a whole lot.
Oh, she's not getting a lot of views. An hour ago she posted for 500.
Oh, her videos are short. We have to, I guess, go look at them. I don't know, I've never heard of her.
Never heard of her.
Interesting.
There's so many out there that
The Diva Curl reformulate. Ah, scandalo. I like Diva Curl.
You can petition to take the dog away from her. Interesting.
Well, I think the LAPD's involved.
Wow. Yeah, it's a pretty dog. Oh no, she was just in pictures with some man that looked like him. Really, that's it?
It says 2 months ago all she did was promote Diva, and then what, her hair started to change? Somebody summarize. Let's have a summary.
So like, alright, so what's the girl's name?
Curl Ninja.
Okay. That's why you can't build up something up too much.
Do you ladies use Apogee protein treatments? Not so much anymore, but we definitely did.
Oh yeah, that was like my go-to. Oh my gosh.
That's like
For
like an
years.
intense like
Yeah.
reconstructor.
I have been using that. My oldest son is 27, so since I had him and I started having problems, you know, when you're pregnant, your hair just blossoms and it looks beautiful and all that flourishes. And then maybe like 4 months after you give birth, your hair gets just very weak and it starts shedding and all of that. And I was told at the time to try Apogee, and I did, and it kind of turned it around. And I always kept it in the back of my mind. And then when you were in high school and you started having problems with your hair, too much dyeing and all that, I reached for that and it turned it around. So I used Apogee for years until I became a YouTuber and started seeing there were other products that weren't as intense but just as effective. So that like kind of like that baking in and your hair turns hard and like don't touch it because it will break off. It just kind of like scared me, and then some of you guys were saying like it just frightened you to use that. It was just so strong, and it's really for professionals. Though at the time when I used it 27 years ago, I just used it. So I absolutely love it. It definitely does the trick. But there are so many
it's when
good
your hair
protein
is like it
conditioners.
really needs reconstructing,
Yeah.
like not like a normal, like you need like a little protein treatment or something
Right.
like that. Like when I dyed my hair 10 years ago and it all fell out and it was just shedding and whatnot, like we did the Apogee. It's when our hair is like extreme in extreme shedding mode, we will like go for the Apogee treatment, the one where you put it in, you bake it on, like, but we
That's the
don't
one I
do
like.
that on the regular.
I don't like the convenient one, the one that you blow dry it in and bake it in. That one I think lasts 6 weeks and it's just really intense. And then they made another one that's kind of a little bit milder, even though they say it compares. And I didn't really find that. I found that, you know, it lasts for about 3 weeks, and it's like a cream, and there's like 2 steps to it, whereas the other one had like I think maybe one more step, and you had to kind of like blow dry it in. So I just like the original one. If I'm going to reach for Apogee, I'll get the original one. Though I have the little kit. I think we got it at New York Fashion Week in their little swag bag, whatever it is.
So
Yes, I like the
mine is
2-minute
shedding, not bad,
reconstructor.
just normal.
I forgot about that 2-minute
I mean-
reconstructor. I like that. Try that again.
You might just need like a normal like protein treatment, but like we've never had any issues with Apogee. It's just, I mean, it's been pretty intense. It's a pretty intense reconstructor. But is it the one where it's like the steps? Is that the one you got? What are the steps? Like there's the shampoo.
It's the shampoo. It
Then
smells
there's-
so good, that stuff. It's the then the balancing
conditioner.
Oh, that's after you do
Yeah,
the
but it's like
intense-
3 steps. Like the shampoo
Yeah.
is the treatment, then it's like the balancing conditioner. Like, did you get that one?
Yeah, that watery treatment. Yeah.
She said yes, the 2 steps.
Oh, the 2 steps. So that's the one that
She said she just wants to try it, guess and see. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, basically,
Yeah.
I mean, natural hair is like all like trial and error kind of thing, but we've definitely done it before.
Yeah, I like the original, which is I think the 3 steps. The 2 steps is the one that they kind of like upgraded to, but I think it doesn't. They like the original was 6 weeks, and then the 2-step one that they came out with, the white tube and the pink tube, that lasts like 3 weeks, and I didn't feel like it was as intense. So if I was gonna do that, I figured I would just like reach for some of my favorite protein conditioners, like M.A.D., or Curl Junkie, or those, because to me it's the same kind of thing at that point.
Apogee just stinks. Yes, it
Yeah.
does. Sometimes treatments stink, but they do the job. Like that Camille Rose Around the World protein one smells awful, but it was a good protein deep conditioner.
Rochelle, naturally, is it time for a trim? Sometimes if you take out just the slightest amount, it'll get the ends to curl. Are they pointy and damaged, dry? So her ends don't curl. I should twist them.
Tori, yeah, the Eden BodyWorks shampoo does tingle your scalp a little bit because it does have that peppermint in it, but nothing overwhelming. She said she bought it. I love it so much. It's my favorite, one of my favorite shampoos. Cream of Nature smells awful too. Which one? I don't really like the argan oil line, but I do like the coconut line.
The argan when I go to. Oh, who's this? What's this?
Yeah, you don't like the Cream of Nature argan oil line smell. That's like that original
Yeah. I like
Cream of
that.
Nature.
But I love the coconut one. That's why I was kind of hesitant to do the coconut, but the coconut one, I loved that one.
Hi, Pondak. Anything with ginger. Well, you guys know we don't really care for roses.
In your pocket.
Thank you, Leah Howell. You guys tried the Urban Skincare line.
Urban Skincare. Oh, no.
Urban Skincare.
Oh, really? Who's it by and what's it about? Trim my side right now, they're shorter than usual. How to trim the sides. And then at that point, your ends don't curl anymore? Rochelle?
Ellen, the Nature's Little Secret, she says, go deep conditioner, milk smells amazing. I'm sorry, smells great and it's gentle. Yeah, it is a gentle. I think it has a little bit of protein in it.
Which one is
yeah,
that?
The Nature's Little Secret one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the one that I always say smells like baby powder. Oh, yeah, I love
That's
that one.
That's a good one.
Tori, have you guys tried the herbal essence Hello Hydration? Yep, like your go-to was Aussie, and mine was the Hello Hydration.
Both of ours was Hello Hydration, but I think they changed the formula. And then when I bought it again to see if I'd still like it as much as I liked it like years ago, like I didn't.
That's when I first went natural 9 years ago, and everyone was raving about Hello Hydration, and I would go to Target and get that great big pump like for something. And I love that. And as a matter of fact, we had it upstairs today. But what did I do with that? Did I bring it down when we were doing all our decluttering? Where is that? Or did I just show it to you and we were just like, it's just too much to tackle in the bathroom? Remember, it was like a great big jug of it. Because I revisited it probably about 6 months ago. I wanted it again.
I'm sorry, a great big jug of what?
The Hello Hydration.
Oh yeah, that got taken.
Okay, that off it went?
Yeah, off it went, girl.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you think you would compare the Diva Curl No Poo to the BodyWorks Peppermint Shampoo? Not at all.
Diva No Poo. That's like a co-wash kind of thing. To what? BodyWorks?
To the BodyWorks Peppermint Shampoo. The Peppermint Shampoo is a clarifying shampoo they market it as, but it's like a moisturizing clarifying shampoo, whereas the Diva Curl No Poo is definitely like a co-wash. They look totally different. Like, I wouldn't say they were similar at all. They definitely do different things. I feel like I can like detangle my hair if I wanted to with the Diva Curl No Poo because it's like creamy. It's like a creamy kind of co-wash, whereas the BodyWorks shampoo, it's like a clear, like straight up like shampoo. Even though I love it, it is moisturizing. I would prefer the BodyWorks over the Diva.
I hear you. Is it LoriAnne? She said, I'm trying to narrow my hair brand products. So far, I have about 8 brands I rotate. And then Carol Smith said, I'm trying to seriously use my stuff up. That's me. Like, we decluttered. I have about 3 great big Target containers, you know, like that kind of like ensemble where you have a big wooden shelf and then you slide in those carrying things. I think we showed them in one of our decluttering videos. And so I have 3 of those, and I'm like, this is still excessive. It's still absolutely excessive. So I'm still going to narrow down again. And as much as it breaks my heart, I'm still going to narrow down. I'm going to have to weed out like the botanicals and just a lot. What else do we have in there that I'm just like,
you took all the Alikay.
Camille Rose. There's just a lot. Like, it just like, this to me was like the Peace Baby Sisters, like the best I couldn't let go. But it's just products, it's just stuff, and just like put them out there and let somebody else get use out of them because there's just so many. There's just so much we can do with all of this stuff. It's just too much. It's too much.
Tori, have you ever tried Aussie? I would suggest the Aussie 3-Minute Miracle over the Hello Hydration.
I want to. So Urban RX Skincare line. Where is that? Is it in Target? Black owned. What do they have in the line? Who's talking about it? Oh, so I finally got the Riogio Deep Conditioner. She's gonna try it 3 times in a row. Okay.
Yeah, that's what they claim. They say after the 3rd use, you should see a difference in your hair.
Right. Still a little straight. Rochelle said, scared to trim anymore. Yeah, I wouldn't trim anymore. Definitely, yeah, it could be time for protein. Is your hair okay with protein? Rochelle? Leslie bought herself some Victoria's Secret bath products.
Yeah, no, the Briogeo is pricey, but to me, it's a product that is worth every dime. The Don't Despair Repair is amazing.
It doesn't have a whole lot of protein in it, that the Nature's Little Secret one though, right? It's just enough.
You said Aussie was greasy?
Who said that?
Interesting.
Who said
Said it
that?
didn't work in her hair.
Oh. Erica, where it's black owned, where do you get it at? And what's in the line, the Urban Skincare?
Then maybe you could try the Hello Hydration. I mean, people say they're kind of similar. I don't really think they're similar, but you might like the Hello Hydration. The Pantene, I think they have like a Moisture Miracle 3-minute moisture thing going on too. That one's pretty, I think that one's good. To me, I think it's kind of similar to Aussie, but you don't like Aussie, but maybe you might like Hello Hydration.
It is, the Pantene and Aussie are identical almost, right? Are those the ones?
Yeah, there was an Aussie and a Pantene product that had like the same ingredients.
Mm-hmm. They're the same company? Kind of, same formula or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. There was some escanda though. I've only been buying backups of everything. I love nothing new. Okay.
Oh, so you don't want to, they're new backups, but you don't want to try anything new. So when you run out of what you love, then you buy a backup, but you don't venture out. Okay.
The 3-minute Moisture Miracle is a deep conditioner. It is a deep conditioner. I want to like CURLMIX, but I've tried all the lines except fragrance-free in both the regular and reverse methods, and both of the ways give me frizz, even if I style in 10+ sections. Interesting.
Do you touch it, or do you let it dry completely?
Do you diffuse? Is your hair soaking wet?
Yeah, is it wet enough?
Yeah. What are both of your current favorite gels? The Aunt Jackie's Don't Shrink. The elongating gel. Love it so much.
Mine would be Pattern Pusher by Curl Junkie. My favorite. Right? Is that the one right now?
That's what we've been reaching for.
I think so. Even though they have other ones, I got the Owl one, and then I got the Queen something, but. Oh, that's it. Britt Ferguson said the Briogeo one is the only one she uses.
The Briogeo one is good. Lately I've been mixing the Briogeo one with the Meech one and using heat. I've been loving that combination.
I never tried to make it last. I never even heard of it. Have
Do
you?
they have glycerin? I think mine does. Yours doesn't. Pattern Pusher, Curl Junkie's glycerin free.
Glycerin free.
Mine has glycerin in it.
And another one that I love too, and it's glycerin free, is Honey's Handmade. Love that one. That's the one that opened my eyes to glycerin free. Though I always heard about it, though we did a video on it and all that, I don't think I quite grasped glycerin free and the meaning of it until I tried Honey's Handmade and saw like glycerin free and the feel. I like that feel of when you put a leave-in and then you put a glycerin free gel over it, and just the way your hair feels after that. So then I started like looking, and then I realized that I have quite a few glycerin free in my stash, and so those two are almost like interchangeable. And then I even got onto using a glycerin free leave-in, and that just, yeah, that's it right there. Glycerin free leave-in and glycerin free gel, perfect.
Jaylene, she says she air dries with CURLMIX. Her hair is soaking wet. Are you using enough product?
How do you like TGIN? Says Rara Alexander.
I love the TGIN treatments. I love their deep conditioners. So I like their the TGIN, like the Moisture RX line, the deep conditioner in that line, the moisturizing one, and I also love their honey line, the original, like the moisturized, like the honey mask. I like their masks.
Pondek, you haven't tried those two glycerin free gels yet? Honey's Handmade and Pattern Pusher. And then also Honey's Handmade has the leave-in, the Going Bananas. Is it? I always get that wrong. Not going bananas or going bananas?
The not going bananas.
Okay, not going bananas. That's glycerin free, and then with the glycerin free gel. But anything glycerin free, like I could use Nature's Little Secret banana leave-in. That's glycerin free with any of those. But I kind of like for whatever reason, I brand when I do the whole glycerin free thing.
Hi, Janessa. Welcome to live. We have not tried. Is it Eco Slay? Although we were just told it was sent to us in our P.O Box, so we're going to pick it up tomorrow and try it. We have the orange marmalade sitting in our P.O Box, so we will be trying it.
I know,
but we have not tried it yet.
Isn't it like cute? Like, isn't it like almost like gingham? Like
Yeah, I think so. I think
packaging.
it's like checkered.
So cute. I didn't know like where to get it or how to get it, but I've seen it around, but definitely. And I saw that video the other day. Who was it? I think it was, my eyes were drawn to it because I think she had a big sign that said one and done. And I was like, aye, but like I'm past all that drama now. Because we're not the only ones using, we see that. But anyway, but she had like a whole listing of what she liked, what gel she liked. Maybe, I don't know what this video is about, but anyway, in the video there was that orange marmalade again. And I'm like, there we go. Gotta get that. And little did we know. Tonight was the night we were gifted. Pattern Pusher and Aunt Jackie's. Okay, the Aunt Jackie's, the one that you've been using, is that glycerin free?
No, there's glycerin in the Don't Shrink gel.
Okay. Has anyone tried the new Aunt Jackie's gel yet? Is that glycerin free? Okay, the leave-in, the TGIN green tea. Yes, when we got the PR box or whatever from them, one of the directions for one of the products was to put that in, but it didn't come in the packaging. So did we go look for it?
Yeah, it was like a whole different line where the leave-in,
Okay.
like it's like use this leave-in with it, but it was like from one of their other lines, not even like the new Miracle line.
Yeah, so we said we'd have to go out and get it, but I don't think we did. So did we try it? I don't think we tried it.
I don't think we tried it.
Okay.
Is it Davion Watkins? Do y'all think it's okay to dye natural hair? I think so. Our hair is highlighted. So I feel like if people want to dye their hair, change the color.
That's what I started liking, like loosening up the rules, as if I ever was under the umbrella of rules anyway. I just don't do rules. But I think the whole idea of going natural is to be free and enjoy your hair. Operative word being enjoy. And so I don't like rules at all. And so not knocking any methods or whatever, but that's why I think when I went natural, I didn't ascribe to the curly girl method because I felt like there was just a lot of rules. I think they've lessened a little bit. I mean, they still, like the overall idea, I hate the time to use these little gnats. The overall thing is like all like silicone free and all that, and that's fine, well and good. But as far as when you first went natural, you were scared to death. You were almost like ashamed, found yourself lying and everything. No, I didn't dye my hair. No, my hair turned this color because of the sun. I couldn't say I had the highlights. I mean, come on, like it's your hair, it's your journey. Enjoy your journey and do you, period. That's how I feel. Do you. So, yes, I think it's all right for people to dye, highlight, cut it, let it grow, do whatever you want. Some people like choose to straighten it. We only say with the whole straightening thing is let your curl pattern get established first. Just to make sure it's established and don't go too hot. We still kind of like don't push that because we still feel like there's dangers in there because if you accidentally have an oopsie, put it on too hot.
Yeah, with like straightening
Yeah,
hair and
yeah.
heat
I
and
just
stuff.
think that when you're natural, going back and forth too often with that heat.
So Jennifer, she just got highlights and her hair is super dry. Any tips to retain moisture? Yeah, so when we get highlights, we kick up the deep conditioning. Like sometimes we don't, sometimes like people you want to get highlights and then you want to go home and you want to style your hair because you want to see what it looks like, you want to be cute. Like the first couple of days we are not cute. Like we are deep conditioning our hair intensely with heat, absolutely. Like we deep condition at least twice a week for a few weeks after getting highlights. And then we change our routines to products that are moisturizing, so no gels, lots of creams, co-washes. Like you don't want anything dry or stripping in your hair when you just get highlights. Lots of deep conditioning and moisturizing stylers in your hair, absolutely.
Yep. Though I definitely think, could be the summer, could be the humidity, I don't know, but I do think that the texture changed and the moisture level changed with these highlights because it was almost kind of like an overall job. It wasn't like where you see pieces where like boom, highlight here and a highlight there, and it was done that way, but for some reason, maybe when I went back the second time, it kind of seemed like it was like an overall effect. So it's like the whole head is kind of lighter. So I definitely struggle with the moisture. Again, I don't know. We'll have to see as the months go on. If it's dry like this because of all of the bleach, and I don't know. But I definitely feel like I look back at some of the videos and I saw my hair shinier and it looked healthier. So I have to just kind of like watch it, in the coming months. And see.
His hair goes through phases.
It does.
Sometimes it is popping, and sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's dry. Sometimes it's not.
I saw, I think it was Leslie LeBron and Erica. Who else jumped in on the conversation on Facebook about gray hair? And who would go gray if your hair started to go gray? And as a natural, who's not doing work? Like Angela, you said you did a semi-permanent hair color, and who would go gray and who's not allowing that to happen at this point?
Question 9179, I had autoimmune disease, and the medication I take make the top of my hair dry as well as my lips and other areas of my body. How much do you guys think is too much to deep condition? I feel like someone could get away with deep conditioning like twice a week. I mean, there's 7 days in a week. If you deep condition twice with some heat, I don't think that's too much. Just, say like you deep conditioned on like a Monday and then deep conditioned again on like a Thursday. Like, I feel like there's kind of, because you don't want to over deep condition, because then you can like send your hair into like hydro fatigue. It's too much moisture. So I feel like twice a week, it's like I don't think that's too much.
But being a realist and speaking the truth here, because I definitely have an autoimmune disease, and I think when dryness and damage and shedding and all that comes from medicine, you can wear a deep mask, conditioning mask, hydrating mask 24/7. I think there's something like within internally. So I think you have to either kind of like come to grips with that, accept that, adjust to like the new your new kind of like hair. That's when I first had the big chop, because I could not take it. It was just like too much damage and I could not rescue it, no matter how much I paid for a price. I mean, I was paying hundreds. I was desperate. I was going to Sephora. I was buying all kinds of deep conditioners and all that. And then I finally came to grips with the fact that it had to go. I had to big chop. And then when it grew back, it just grew back, healthy. And this was the second journey. The first one I started like 10 years ago. And then maybe 6, 7 years in, I had to big chop. And this, I'm going back from the big chop, so to speak, because I've cut my hair 2 or 3 times since then. It was 2016, November 2016. So I think when medicine is in your system, this is happening from within. And so it's not something that you can like apply topically, a deep conditioner. I think it might do something maybe to, it's almost like split ends. When split ends happen, you really can't repair that. I think it might make your hair look a little bit better, but medication does take its toll on our hair. And I speak from experience, because my hair has had tolls taken on it because of medication. And I just pray, that I just kind of like stay stable. And it's a shame to say, but I'll have medications suggested to me, and I grab the list to see what the side effects are. If I see hair loss, I'm like, no, I don't want to try that. Like, how vain can you be? But here I am. I think I go through enough, and I like what I do here on YouTube and all that. But if worse came to worse and I had to take something, I'm not a fool. But if it's just kind of like trial and error, I'm like, no, I'm okay with where I'm at right now. I don't want to try something, because I know there's no cure for what I have. There's just kind of like managing the symptoms, and I can do that, on my own with my strong-willed mind. So I don't do that, but so just keep that in mind. If it's an autoimmune disease and you are taking medication, sometimes deep conditioning, topically deep conditioning, really. So don't be disappointed. It'll make the outside look maybe better, but I don't think it will really recover the damage, because it's coming from within, from the medication.
Monica Mitchfield said she's completely gray. And
Okay.
She loves it. Hey, I know, I see her thumbnail popping. I think gray and melanin is very pretty.
Yeah.
It's very
That's what I said. I said, that's my personality.
Desi Lake said she's going gray.
Okay. I think I would embrace it, especially because we're on YouTube and it's just like a whole nother audience to bring in, and just keeping it real. Angela said she would never go all gray even when she's old. Yeah, that's where my gray is. I think I was on here. I'm forever touting that stick. I don't have it anymore because it's gone. And I found one at the beauty supply store for $2 that works just as good. And then I forgot all the years I used to do eyeshadow. But I always say my gray is just right here, right there. It seems like it wanted to kind of cross over at one time, but I guess those are the parts that shed you when you see hair floating around in the bathtub, you know, after you come out. Those might be the parts, because if I see a strand or two coming on this side, like the next day it's not there. But this right here is like my gray area patch here, and I take a that Bumble and Bumble stick, or now my little $2 stick from the beauty supply store, and just kind of put my edge gel there and just kind of like color it over and brush it back with that little toothbrush, and that's it. But it would be too much to color and get rid of, and then like I like the look of the bleach and the highlights and all that, so I think covering and coloring the gray every, what is it, 4, 6, 8 weeks, I don't know, and then trying to bleach it, that's a losing battle. If I start going gray, I will just have to go gray.
Mm-hmm.
Condensation, I'm with Leslie and Angela, okay? That's what I say, Carol. I said that about my lines.
Seat
I
cushions.
earned every one of them. Pondek, when you made the comment for that video that we spent 10 minutes tearing ourselves down, were you saying it like because you love it so much and you felt like we shouldn't have done that, or did you really think that? Because I just felt like we were just like, as Taylor said, like we were just kicking with the girls. We were just like speaking our heart, you know. And I didn't really look at it as tearing ourselves down. I was just being honest. We look at ourselves in the mirror. I'm looking at myself right now. I'm like, I could use some work. But then I just saw somebody say they earn every single gray hair, so they'll keep it. And then I think at the end of the day, I said, no, I think I've earned every wrinkle. I'll keep all my wrinkles. So I think it's just, you know, how we talked. Was that conversation offensive to anyone? Did you guys think that we spent 10 minutes tearing ourselves down? And then I think, Pondek, you said we should spend just as much time building ourselves back up. I said, we build ourselves up plenty of times on our channel. Did I ever
like,
shut up about building myself up?
Does everybody like love like everything about themselves, or like is there things like, oh, I kind of wish this was different, this and that, but like it's not like
I always say
like
I
that
toot
deep,
my own horn. I said,
yeah.
well, I don't. I said the world certainly won't. So I'm always tooting my own horn. So I felt like I was just being real in that video. We were looking at some work being done. I said, you know, lines here and my line here, and we were just kind of like a fun conversation. But did y'all think we was tearing ourselves down?
I don't know. That's just kind of how we are. Like, we talk about the things we like, things we don't like, and then like, but it's not that deep. We're not like in a ball, like, you know, self-hating ourselves. Like, it's not that deep. Like, the world won't end if we have like wrinkles on our face. Like, but it's just like, you know, if you could,
right?
Like,
I mean,
we get done like
being YouTubers, like we expose our lives.
Jen Loves Nail Polish said I thought it was a normal conversation. I kind of thought it was normal too, but like some people took it as like, you know, we weren't like loving ourselves and like
positive.
Yeah.
And, you know, I didn't think that because I feel like we are definitely more than positive, like maybe too much so. Like I said, I'm the one that always says, I forever complimented myself because I said, if I don't, the world won't. So that was just a moment when we definitely were, it's like our little morning chats, we sit there, and y'all might think it's cute and all that, and you know, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but in my opinion, you know, we are exposing ourselves to the world. I think I look a hot mess early in the morning. Okay, I came in the first day with
except your skin.
Oh yeah, guys.
Your skin is like
right?
flawless.
It sure is. It is. That's that drunk elephant glycolic mask I put on my face. No, my skin is sickening in those videos. No makeup or nothing, just that mask. And so that's the time I take to do the skin mask, because you're supposed to do it once a week because it's that potent. So that's when I do that mask. But no, we definitely. You know, I wouldn't go out in the street with that head rag on, or definitely go out without makeup a lot, right?
We definitely
but
do.
them clothes,
Especially more recently now. The only time I put makeup on is when we're filming or like whatever. Most of the time, like I don't have makeup on my face.
Yeah, and especially like if we're going through, like the summer's been really rough on your skin and everything. If you're going through breakouts, I do not encourage putting on a whole lot of cover-up foundation, concealer, hiding breakouts. Like let your skin breathe so you can get through that period of time. Don't take on foundation and not let your skin breathe and cause more problems.
I keep telling you, you need to drop a skincare routine. Stop playing with girls. Like that lipstick right here.
What is it?
No, up top.
Oh, wow. So, no, you can't be... Okay. No, because we love Pondek so much, when we saw her comment, we were like, oh my God, did we really sound that awful?
Yeah.
Did we really tear ourselves down?
I thought it was just like, cause ain't nobody got no money for no like surgeries or whatever. But it's always like, you know, if I had like money, like where would you travel to, kind of thing. Like, you know, it's just, I don't know. We've been watching too much Raven Louise. I was watching her procedures the other day. We were watching her.
Right, I know. If you just like to sit here and imagine if we had some money. We were saying that today, we need some money so that we can get some furniture.
We were saying that.
So we redecorate.
I'm like on this like redecorating kick. I'm like, I just want to redo stuff, like redo my room. Like,
Yes.
I want to redecorate.
And then guys, so careless, as we were thinking of, and I was just telling you about, I said when you can't afford to get furniture and couches and all that, I said they have couch covers. You're like, what's
You
a couch
had to,
cover?
like, I don't know, I feel like I'm 26 and there's just stuff I don't know. Like, I didn't know what a couch cover was. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, what? And I thought it was like a plastic, like the plastic thing.
No,
I'm like, what's
no.
a couch cover?
Like it's kind of like any fabric material, and like it's like the shape of the couch, and you just kind of like a slip cover, I think it's called. And you just kind of like slip it over, and bingo, you change the look of your couch, like you got a brand new couch when you can't afford one. So we were just talking about things like that, and then we were hungry, so we ordered pizza. Adam went to get it, came back. It's like this huge box on Friday nights called Party Pizza from Big Y. It's huge, like the size of this table. And so everybody grabbed a piece. We were like, the three of us like kind of like lined up on the couch, and we sent him to get pizza and soda.
Yeah.
So he bought 3 1-liter sodas. I don't know what that concept was, but anyway, everybody had their own bottle. You try to like minimize, you're like, let's just open one.
Yeah, me
let's
and
all
you, like,
share
we're
it.
not gonna be cracking open all these bottles.
No,
like,
Adam grabbed his own.
I don't want to drink a whole liter of Coke by myself.
Like his concept was everyone was gonna get their own. So guys, he opened it up and it all started bubbling over. There he is, and it was like kind of like between his legs because he had to like do it, and there it was bubbling over right on
the
my couch, minus my slip cover. And I'm like, this is why I don't have nice things. Why I have nice furniture.
Coke stain on the couch. I was like, and like we're all older, so it's not like you have kids, like where you can't have nice things. I'm like, that was just busted. Like, you imagine that was a
I
new.
have nice things when I'm in a nursing home. Don't y'all come visit me at all. Please don't. I swear.
Girl.
Nope. Yes, girl time, right?
But I can definitely see myself with my hardwood floors, white walls. I want like green plants in my room. I'm tired of my room looking like Target. That's why all them products had to go. I'm like the walls were just covered with products, but I don't want to see any of these products in here.
I was watching Golden Girls. Right, I know everything in this world requires money.
It does. It does.
Mind the floors, mind the floors.
But like, even like the way I was laying on the couch, I was laying sideways on it, like my hair on it. Like, if this was like a brand new couch, say you got it like taupe or something, like I wouldn't want anybody sitting on my couch. It's like, please don't sit on my couch.
Yeah. It was like this beautiful couch. I think it was like from the Deborah line or something, Jennifer convertibles. It's not like overpriced, but it's a little pricier than I have in my budget now and forever. And it's just white. I wouldn't get a white couch, but I just like the fluffiness and the cushioniness of it. It just looks like one great big down pillow couch. It's so nice. Can you imagine Adam sitting on there? Oh my gosh, opening up Coke, like brain dead moment.
And it just like
stop.
fizzed over. There's the stain on the couch. Like, he just went, got a cup, came back, sat down, and ate his pizza. Like,
yeah.
okay.
But you can't take it with you.
We are not done with the declutter too. I was actually telling you, I'm like, Mom, we need to get these videos out because there's still like 3 more videos. Like, it's just, oh my God, it was a lot. It was a lot of products to go through. So we still have the bin, and then we are decluttering the shelf, and then we are organizing the shelf, and then we're done. We're done with it. So.
Diamond Hills, my couch is beige, and no way do I let anybody sit on it. So Diamond Hills, so do you mean your family, or do you mean if guests come over?
One's coming out tomorrow.
Well, nobody can sit on it.
The second bin one is coming out tomorrow.
Britt Ferguson's craving pizza. Or McDonald's? Really? Who still goes to
Oh
McDonald's?
my gosh, I haven't had McDonald's in so long.
I know those fries.
Oh my-
Are they still just as good?
Oh, I don't like McDonald's fries.
You don't
I like
like
Burger King.
Okay.
I like Burger King
No,
fries.
I love McDonald's fries.
The what? Oh my gosh, when I was in community college, me and my brother used to go get McDoubles like every single day.
You guys did.
Like, I must have looked like a McDouble. I must have, like, my weight must have McDoubled because we ate. Spencer, remember when we used to eat McDoubles? We would go to he would pick me up because he was at UConn and I was at like the community college, and he would come pick me up, and we would go get McDoubles and fries and a milkshake like every day, and we would have McDoubles.
The only reason we stopped was that's expensive.
Right? Yeah, because like we were spending money every day on McDoubles. Now I can like.
Let's check up the party. Y'all want to see Spencer? My Spencer.
He's not properly clothed.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Sorry, baby. Next week. I didn't even see that. I know the Ronald McDonald wind-up toy. They said, "Hey, Spencer."
What's that one?
They said, "Hey." Britt Ferguson said, "Hey, Spencer." He said, "Hey."
Hi.
Hi.
Pondek said, "Hi, Spence."
Hi.
Angela said, "Adam needs to visit."
She said striptease. Kidding. Yeah, you can get us some views.
Right? Taylor about ready to get us some views.
Girl, I know. I need y'all to support me. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone with my next collab. And I have your approval. Mom, tell them you have my approval.
Oh, yeah, you do. Absolutely, you do. Guys, she's going to be modeling. Just her and her alone. Some bathing suits.
I got a bathing suit collab, and like I took it because I really wanted the bathing suits, and they're so cute, and the quality is so good. I was a little scared. Never heard of the company. I was really scared. But when I checked out their website, their bathing suits were so cute, and they let me pick 5, and I picked 5, and they came, and they were such good quality. So, but the job is I have to do like a little YouTube lookbook, and I'm like, Mom, like I don't know how people are gonna take it. It's gonna be a lookbook. I'm like, tell them I have your approval before I go parading around in like a bathing suit lookbook. But they're so cute. And I've never done anything like this before, but I'm excited. My bathing suit lookbook.
Well, Spencer and Adam takeover.
Because even though like it's heading into fall where we are, there are people who live in warm climates like everywhere, and people who take vacations and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
girl, if we were vacation takers, I'd have
Yeah, no, I think-
sickening bathing suits.
I said no, not with the way YouTube playing with people's channel, flagging for anything. No, I think probably the lookbook will be okay because it's not going to be a scandal. I mean,
No, not that. Spencer. Probably the joke with Spencer. But that would probably be flagged.
oh right, probably not as much as goes on crazy YouTube. Yeah, no. Seriously, you blink and they flag in videos. Oh, with Fly TJ So Sweet. Do you have a channel?
Ah, you guys can't wait to see. I'm so excited. Okay, no, they're really cute. They're really cute, actually.
Bring in the coin.
They're corn, you know, just a little bit of coin. I'm like, what's a little
Coin.
bathing suit lookbook between friends? You know? Yay.
I think you get something in its quality. Like I'm like,
Yeah.
they're gonna send you those bathing suits. Hey, I don't know. They're gonna like be. They were really cute.
No, they're really nice.
They're
Like,
cute.
because sometimes like you can put on like a top and like you just can't feel the support like underneath. Like everything is really nice. The fabric is nice. I was like, okay, cool. You're not busted.
Yeah. Oh, girl, you're so cute. You're like, Mom, tell me you approve.
Right? Because they're like, what's this?
Like,
Because you.
girl, you don't have to care, girl.
Girl,
you're
but it's
grown.
both of our channels. Like, they'll be like, first of all, like, where's LoriAnne? Does she know you're parading around in bikinis on YouTube?
LoriAnne's behind the scenes supporting. Yeah, I will not be.
Like,
in
come
front of
on,
that
let them
camera.
know.
Yeah. My channel's a busted chin. I need to
Because
work
like
on
they
it.
said they said the MADCURLS channel. I'm like, well, I was like, at first I told you, I'm like, Mom, like they want to do a lookbook for the MADCURLS channel. Like there's 2 of us. Like
I'm like, no.
we were like,
siree.
we're like, nah.
I mean, it's each their own. Like my
Yeah.
sister's like 1 year older than me, and she went to the beach and paraded around in a bathing suit the other day, and she was not bothered. I'm like, okay, that's you. Our personalities are polar opposites.
Oh my gosh, you and like I call her T, my aunt. Like you guys are so different. It's so funny.
Polar opposites.
You were just like so like.
I know.
She's just like a free spirit, like just woo.
I'm a
crazy.
free spirit in a different way,
Yeah.
right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally
And-
different way. Yeah.
Yeah, and then she's like a free spirit in her own like Looney Tunes spooky way. Yeah.
Oh, she's fun though. She's fun. She like embodies not bothered in like a whole different way.
Yeah, exactly. That's what happened to Tay's initially. Fly. She said her channel was busted. Fly TJ, so
Yeah.
sweet.
My
Just,
original channel was busted, girl, and you came and breathed some life into it, girl.
Oh, how much life did you let me breathe?
Girl, I let you breathe
Oh,
plenty of
my
life. Starting with the length of these videos, that was your idea.
Well, it wasn't an idea. It just was. I had lots of things to say.
Right, it just was.
Yeah, and I just said I didn't want it to be edited out. I didn't want anything to be lost in the translation.
What are beach caftans?
Like sarongs or like something. I just don't do the beach like that. I just really don't like. I haven't done the beach in years.
I don't know. I tried to get you to go to the beach with me. I think you just end up staying behind and watching
I'm
doggy.
just seriously happy just to be able to be on solid ground, like on a flat surface, to go into the sand and have all the differentiations of the up and down, and the, I can't, my balance and stuff. So I'm not saying my beach days are over, but all of that, it's just all I can do is to concentrate, to just get to a location and probably just sit. It was like, yeah, I couldn't do all of that posing, and then the heat, so. I try not
Although
to
you may have to,
trigger
because you
anything.
said we should do the lookbook on the beach.
I know, back to the town of Westport.
Right, you have to be
We
my
were- They were
photographer.
kicked out of the free people store. Yeah, no, I said I'd be your photographer.
Yeah.
Because the weather's getting nice now.
Because it won't be too hot out there.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
just need a little bit of scenery.
Mm. Yeah. When the last time we went there, you were taking pictures for. What was that? You did so cute with that one.
Oh,
all that. And you were like
the
Hawaii.
Maui moisture.
Yeah.
I was all extra for that
It was cute.
collab.
That's funny. You should create a LoriAnne stamp of approval. Probably believe the company's like,
I know.
who is this
I was like,
LoriAnne?
at the beginning of the video, like, Mom, just poke your head in and say, I approve of these images that are about to come. So people know, people all in the comments, like, oh my gosh, LoriAnne, no. Like, she knows.
Yes, guys, we're gonna do a little bit of everything before it's over. Aw, class family, that's sweet. Right? Fanning you with prongs of greenery. Young man. Young man.
Gotta hire people for the video.
Yeah, submit applications, please. Aww. Yeah, it's taken years of work and are on this journey. Our hair journey.
Yay! You guys will be seeing that. I got my bathing suits the other day. Now I'm just kind of waiting for like instructions. I think there's going to be like a code and a link and all this kind of stuff. So I have to make sure I have everything before I do it. So there's no mistakes. The worst thing is when you like in a collab and you do the work and then like they send you stuff and it's like you didn't say this, you didn't add this in, you didn't do that. You got to do the whole thing again. So I'm like, let me wait to see what they want before I do anything.
Let me see. Eating some yummy baked cherries. I haven't had a cherry all summer.
Oh my gosh, cherries are expensive.
I know.
I used to work at the grocery
They
store and
are.
people would buy big bags. Like
Yeah.
they were expensive.
Yeah, no, they
Bags
really
of cherries.
are.
Cherries are cheap.
And they're really good.
Rich folks food.
Yeah, especially if you get like a one that's like semi-sweet. Sometimes you bite into one, it looks so red on the outside, but it's just kind of sour, and I don't know whether it's just not ripe. When are cherries sour? If they're not ripe enough, and then sometimes you bite into one and it's like really deep, dark, almost like a black cherry. So sweet, so good.
I'm not a huge fan of cherries.
But they are staining. You
Are
know?
they?
Oh yeah. You,
Staining what? Like clothes
yeah, if
or
I
your
drop
mouth
some
or?
cherry juice right here. Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
Really?
Mhm. Oh, Carol says she's not rich. I know. Why is healthy food so expensive? No, we haven't, class family. We've heard about it. I think we said that probably about 10 or 15 minutes ago. We used to say we were a respecter of no products. We try everything in our hair. We are a little bit more careful now, but Curly Girl to me is too restricting and too confining, and I wanted to be free on my journey, and so I didn't want rules. I hate rules. So, but I know there's lots of people that embrace it, love it, and every now and then we'll do something and make it clear that it's a product for people that are following the Curly Girl method, but we don't necessarily follow it rigidly, strictly, all of that. And we're product testers, and we choose to test, all brands, all ingredients, whatever. Oh, is that why? That's why it should be cheaper since they expire so quickly. Keep dropping coin on expensive food. Whoa.
Oh. So there's something else we have to film tonight.
Oh, that's right.
That you guys should look out for
Mm-hmm.
tomorrow. 2 things you guys should be looking out for tomorrow. One of them, I think you're really gonna like.
Yeah.
Hopefully you like the other one too. Definitely the declutter video. That's coming.
Yeah, that one's coming tomorrow.
We have to film that before we go to bed.
Yeah.
So I can edit it.
All right, so we're not giving any idea about that. Let's go through it. Hold on, guys. Quick meeting.
Alright.
All right.
Okay.
Bullshit. Why not? This is what Friday Nights are for.
Right.
So we're gonna be
And-
going
and
off
Friday
soon
night.
because we're going to
But
film.
but there's going to be like a whole video actually on it with instructions. But since we are decluttering, we do really want to move these products out because my cousin did come over and she actually brought her friend over and they cleared a lot of stuff out, but there's still a lot of stuff here. So we were like, okay, I know we're doing giveaways with the declutter videos, but it's just not enough. Like it's like one winner here, it's just not enough, and we can't afford to ship all this stuff all over the place. So
And we felt like it was family, so we
Yeah.
felt like family would embrace partially used products more so than our audience. But we've since learned that our audience will take like partially used, but we kind of like hoarded, kind of kept all the things that were brand new. But now we're just opening up. It's just endless. It just won't stop.
Yeah.
So we're just getting rid of it all now. Brand new.
New-
Partially
used.
used. And when you made a good point, so you said that when we say used, we don't mean like this much left for a refresher spray. That's
Yeah.
ridiculous. We mean 1 or 2 times we used it, something
Yeah.
like that. Nothing will be overly used.
like we wouldn't
at
give
all.
something we wouldn't want to
Right.
receive. So
Yeah.
we are calling them like a M.A.D.CURLS mystery box. That's what we're calling them. I just created like a whole separate email for this. But again, instructions will be in the video that we are posting tomorrow. But you guys are going, like, we're gonna open it up to people. The boxes are gonna have like 5 or 6 products in it. If you want to be a part of this, you would email us your name, your address, your hair type, some brands that you like or you would want to try, and we are going to be charging $25 for the boxes, and that's to ship it and for handling, because we are going to have to buy like bubble wrap and all that kind of stuff. And you would specify whether you would want like a box of new products, new and used, or just used. Like the box of brand new products that we have, there's kind of like,
You're limiting yourself.
yeah,
when you
there's
do
a
that.
lot of shea moisture. We'll get all into it in the video we're gonna post, like what kind of brands we have for the new products. The stuff that's used is more like, Main Choice, Soul Botanicals, Alikay, like that kind of stuff.
Because
Like,
some brands are a little bit more generous, and so they will send to each of us. So we would, like you said, we would have like a lot of shea moisture because they were a company that would send to me and to you. So those would be new. Other companies that would send to both of us, those would be there. But then the ones that just sent to both of us, those are like some of the good stuff. So don't limit yourself if you
Yeah.
can help it. Like, because when we say partially used, we do mean partially
Partially
we mean
used.
for that video.
maybe for a video and then
Yeah.
we don't use it again.
Yeah.
again, like we wouldn't send you guys stuff like we wouldn't want nothing with funny smells or anything that's bad. We are going to be going through the products like one more time, but so like it would be like a mystery box, kind of a 5 products. Say you tell us you like Diva, the main choice, Shea Moisture, you know, and then you like, you know, whatever else. We'll send you 5 products. We might send you something Shea Moisture, something Diva Curl, something the main choice, something Sotanicals. Like you might get a gel, a cleanser, a deep conditioner. Like I don't know, it's gonna be, it's a mystery, but it's gonna be brands you like and what we, you know. That's why I said give us some information, what kind of curl you have, curl pattern, your curl type, whatever, porosity. So we don't like, we kind of want to give you something you like, but
yeah, it's just a lot of
we
stuff.
are charging for the boxes because we cannot afford to ship all this stuff. So like again, instructions will be in the video. Like don't send us money or anything before you get an email back, but it's going to be first come first serve in the email. So starting from the first email that comes in until all the products are gone. So that's once we post the video tomorrow, we'll give you the email to email it to, because it's going to be a whole separate email. It's not the MADCURLS email. I created a different email for this, so it's all there. And you guys will email us, and if you get an email back, it'll be with like instructions, either our PayPal or our Cash App. You'll send us the money, and we will send you the products.
To international.
Yes.
However, we will find out where your address is, because all international countries charge differently. And because sometimes I said that's outrageous that they'd even want to do something like this, but we've often heard that you can't get certain products in other countries, so it might be worth it to you to get certain products, but shipping is going to be outrageous. I personally wouldn't do it, but I don't know.
Like
what
I think a small box priority international is like $60-something. So I mean, again, it's like 5 or 6 products. If you're international and you want to do it, like that's your biz. But we would like say, like you say, like, oh, I'm from Germany. We'd be like, okay, we'll put your 5 or 6 products together in a box, and we will like get the shipping, and then we'll let you know what the shipping is. But yeah, so it's open to everybody. But more information will come tomorrow.
People say that they've entered the giveaway. Yeah, the giveaways, you announced one winner, the other winner you announced. You put it, you show it on
Instagram. Yeah, no, both winners have been announced.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And taken care of. So
yeah, and we just put the name in a hat or that
no
spinner thing.
through the spinner thing.
That spinner
Yeah.
thing. So those.
But
were
yeah,
done,
no,
but there's
this
still
this,
so much more.
Yeah, I'm like we're not moving this stuff out fast enough. So
yeah,
that's what's going down.
And that's what we've talked about for months on a Friday Night Live, how to do this. We've had ideas. We've even had emails after the live, suggestions how to do this. And so the idea is everybody knows our situation, the financial situation, all of that. There's no way in the world we can afford to ship products all over the country, in the country or out of the country. We just can't. So we just say pay for shipping and handling, and that's how we're going to do this.
So would it be cheaper than if we just bought the products? I mean, it depends. I mean, I was gonna say, like, even if it was like, if we said $25, like you wouldn't get a box of Cantu. Like I feel like if like what we're gonna put in the boxes, I would say would be worth $25. It's 6 products, like, or what did we say?
Five
products. Yeah.
And then reason I'd say 5
Yeah.
products. Say it to me like an edge control. To me, I would maybe make that like maybe 6, because like it's an edge control. You know what I mean? So like like within reason.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, it would be worth the 25. I mean, it's 5 products. It would
It's-
definitely be worth the 25.
Yeah, it's definitely nerve-wracking. We're not going to be texting and telling you exactly what we're putting in the box. That's not going down. It's called mystery box. So those who don't want to partake, that's perfectly fine.
Yep.
But it's not going to be driving us crazy for the next couple of weeks doing this. It's just meant to move this stuff along. You know us. You know our nature. You know our personalities now. You know we're not going to do anything crunchy, as I call it. So
like we wouldn't send you a box of samples, like little package for 20. Like we're not gonna do it. It's gonna be like full size products. And then you would specify for us new or used. Again, if you say new or like new and used, you don't care, then that gives us a wider thing to work with, because we have a lot of things that are slightly used. There's different brands for the stuff that's like slightly used than there is in the box that's just brand new stuff. But we'll try to show you both boxes. That's what we want to get off now, so we can put it together, and the video will be out tomorrow.
But the question, would it be worth it? Is it cheaper? Because picture going into Target, basically it's like a Target up there. So 5 products, can you get 5 products, full-size products at Target for $25? I've never been able to. I mean, sometimes conditioners are like $16.99, so that's just one product.
That's just one product.
So it's really up to you whether or not you want to do it. But we're just saying that's just an offer that's going to be done. We're going to go film the video now to kind of explain it more in detail. And so we're opening up to our audience.
And that's what's coming. And hopefully this doesn't become a thing, like like an issue. We're gonna try to cover everything in the video, but it's just kind of like a risk. You guys would take it. If you want to do it, if you don't want to do it. Oh yeah, I think that's it. Is that it?
Also, Diamond Hills, all you have to do is wipe it down and take a cloth and wipe away the top layer, and that should be fine to give away. Yeah, I felt like
Autograph the box.
Yeah.
Okay.
I felt like very just slightly used, and yeah, I mean, I'm thinking alcohol, but I'm afraid it would ruin the consistency of it, right?
Yeah. I mean, again, like we have so much stuff. Like we're gonna like go through it, sniff everything, smell everything, make sure there's nothing in anything. I mean, obviously with the brand new stuff, we don't have to do that, but the stuff that is used, like we're not gonna send you stuff that's bad or gross or whatever. And that's why we said 25 definitely for the handling part. We are gonna need to buy tape and a lot of bubble wrap to make sure nothing explodes wherever it's going.
Yeah. We've seen that. We've seen problems with that. I definitely know how to wrap. I've sold on eBay for years, all kinds of things, and I definitely know how to wrap. I'm not saying that accidents don't happen, and they do, but I think they'll be hard pressed to find one. But I mean, things do happen, and in that case, we know it's a mystery box. We know that things probably cannot be duplicated because we might have one or two things, but I'm sure something else might be like in another box. So we'll deal with that as it happens.
We'll figure it out. But I don't anticipate that happening because everything's gonna be strapped down. Like we've never had any issues with shipping or anything. Britt Ferguson, we said it is international, but international people will be paying like accordingly. Like we have like these the medium priority boxes that we're going to be using that will fit the 5 products in there for US, but international shipping's like a whole different animal, like a whole different thing. So if someone is international, you can absolutely send an email and we will just have to get that pricing for you, and you can decide like if you want to do that.
LoriAnne Hamer, we have been talking about this for months ad nauseum, how to do this. We have had ideas, like I said, we've had emails. The donating to the shelter, we have heard more times than we can even count, and I believe that when we contact shelters, they don't want products. They don't want them. They'd rather have gift cards to Target so that they can go shop for the people in the shelter. It's not as simple as that, because we have definitely heard that, and they just don't want that. They want the gift cards. So that's why it's just like we couldn't get rid of them. We simply could not get rid of them.
All right. So we are doing the good night roll call now.
Now.
This has been fun, guys. Night. I saw Maggie ask, what time is the video coming out? I'm gonna look for it around 12 or 1. That's kind of a big gap. I'm gonna try to get it out by 12 p.m. tomorrow. I'm gonna try to do that. Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Well, we said it's international, but as the
12
emails,
p.m. Eastern Standard Time. EST.
We said as the emails come in from international people that are interested, we are going to go to the post office, plug in their...
I answered that question.
No, she
Yeah.
said it again here.
Yeah, I answered that one.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
I know we
Yeah.
talked about it, and then just...
Yeah, no, that's the one. I said Britt Ferguson. And
Oh,
I said,
okay.
yeah, that will, it is open to international people.
Okay.
Yeah, you're up high.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, you are.
Oh,
Yeah, I answered that one.
all right. Night, Desi Lake. Thank you, class family. You're new. That's a new name. Thank you for joining us tonight. We're here every Friday night, 8 o'clock-ish. Good night, Trish T. Is that a new name? Good night, Fly PJ. Good night. Night, Pondek. All right, Dorian. Nighty night.
Night, night.
Dorian will be at the beach. Egypt B, I'm back. Nighty. Deasia. Hi, Aunt Deasia. She just popped in the room. Where are we going to go? Get out of there at 45. Good night. Latrice Hubbard. Good night. Carol Smith. Good night. Enjoy the cherries. Erica Fleming. Good night, girl. Sandy West. Good night. Lee Butler. Good night.
Oh, class family, that was Sierra. Oh, hey, Sierra.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right,
Oh,
guys.
okay.
So,
Awesome.
night, night. And we will see you in our videos this week. Look out for, I'm so tired.
Drawing a blank.
Yeah. And we'll we'll see them in
my
our
role.
and we'll see you guys in our videos this coming week. Look for the videos tomorrow. There will be 2 of them. One declutter, one about the mystery boxes. So look for those videos.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining us tonight. See you next week.
See you next week.
You gotta do the honors.
Yes, I will.
All right.
Bye guys. Bye.